This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
All right. First, let's give all praise to the Most High. Call the law.
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
Just giving all praise to our power. YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. And double honor to our elders and apostles, the great Muslim who taught us his truth and sincerity. Peace and salutation to the whole public scattered abroad. The prophets of Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. All right. Coming out here to prophesy the end of America, destruction of America, and the beginning of our kingdom. And as you see, it's a little rainy today, so we out here in season, out of season. We do the work of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, man. A little rain make people go, not come up, but we still coming out to serve Yahweh, BAHASHAM, truth and sincerity, making our body the living sacrifice. All right, bring that back.
It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He said, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Measure thou the time diligently in itself, because right now we in the time of prophecy, man. You got everything going on around the world with these wars or rumors of wars. They're talking about drafts. They're talking about a lot of stuff right now, showing you what time we in. And when you measure those times diligently in itself, you're going to understand that this is the Lord doing this, man. The Lord is about to get ready to turn things up. So with that, we want to make sure that we are in the right stead. That we in the spirit of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, Lord, we can be delivered from this destruction that's coming. Go ahead.
It says, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. Wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, which that's our Lord. He's going to come in and visit this world, and first he's going to visit it with destruction, man. Before the Lord makes his ultimate appearing, it's going to be death and destruction out here. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be, a lot of people getting, taken out of the game. All right, go ahead.
And it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
So the Lord has spoken these things that are occurring now, before even the beginning, man. All right? The Lord already spoke of these things. The Lord already prophesied these things. These things were already written in the book before it even happened. So a lot of people are like, how do you know that we're in the end times? How do you know, why do you believe that? Because you read the scriptures, and then you see what's going on as of right now, All right, I was dealing with somebody, and I was like, we was talking, and it was like, yeah, we ain't going to war, none of that, nothing happening. So I was like, the scriptures speak about war in the end times, right? And rumors of wars and all these different things. She's like, they was like, yeah. I was like, well, as you see it with the whole thing with Russia and stuff, you have rumors of wars right now. And I got the scriptures out and everything, and that person was confounded because it was like, damn, this might actually be in the end times, man. So, the Lord speaks to his prophets, to be able to show you through the scriptures that we're in these times, man.
Right, and you just had this presidential debate with Joe Biden and Trump, which that means that Trump won't gonna be the president, man. All right, he's gonna end up being the president.
Yeah, they voted more of him.
Yeah, this guy Biden was a damn vegetable, bro, and that shows you scripture says as a ruler of the city, so is his people.
Yeah.
So if this guy's through, how much more his people, man?
They said China was mocking it.
Right, these other nations was mocking it, right?
Yeah, very entertaining.
These Americans didn't really want to watch it, man. They was kind of like, I don't want to watch that shit. I don't watch that shit. But these other countries was watching it, and they was looking at the state of America right now, and America is really through. America is really finished.
Yeah, instead of seeing it as a threat, they're seeing it as a joke now. And that's one thing you don't want your enemy to look at you as a joke. All right, because once they start looking at you as a joke, they don't take you for it. And now that's when they start disrespecting you and shit.
Right.
So these other nations are going to start disrespecting America.
And they really already are, because you just had Russia off the coast of Florida with damn warships and a nuke sub, a nuclear sub.
Brothers just telling me they blew up one of the training stations.
Yeah, they just had the U.S. did a training. They had a training station, I believe, for fighter pilots or like F-18s or something like that. And right shortly after the training, you see a Russian bomb come and bomb the station where they trained at. Yeah. All right, and that right there is another sign too for those of you that's in America, especially you Jakes that want to go fight in this war, you can go out there and try to fight for Esau, go through basic training, and then out of nowhere, you get blown to smithereens. Okay, that judgment from YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, and the times that we're coming into, with this script, the times that we're coming into, you got to understand that, hey, the whole world thinks that certain things are coincidence now, but eventually you're gonna know that, hey, it's YAHAWASHI bringing this judgment, man. All right, it's not gonna be hidden. The whole world's gonna know that it's the Lord doing this, man.
Right.
And it goes on to say,
Salaki, and really, we got the heads up. The fact the Lord gave us His truth, gave us His wisdom and understanding, He gave us a heads up of what's to come, so we can do what's necessary to serve Him, so that we can be delivered. Lord willing, we can be delivered. If the Lord will be a part of that elect. That's what it's about. Even today, it's about salvation. The whole goal of this thing, being here on the shores of America, is to be delivered from the destruction that's coming, and that's what we desire.
And to add on what you said, after this verse, I got one to add on to you. It's in 2 Ezra 9 in verse 5. I feel like that's all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right? And the end is manifest. We're starting to see that, hey, the times of our Lord returning is near. And how do we know that? Based off of the scriptures. The Lord gave His prophets signs to look forward to His coming, man. So we knew, okay, hey, the Lord is about to return in this time. Look for this, and that. And like the brother said, we're hearing rumors of wars, man. That doesn't mean the war is about to end next week. No, man, we still have prophecy that must be fulfilled. All right? The testimony of YAHAWASHI, the spirit of prophecy, we still understand that we still have prophecy that must be fulfilled on this side, man. Okay? And jumping down to add on to the brother Ibar, verse 7, it says, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, man. All right, so how are brothers going to escape the judgment that's coming, man, the destruction? It says, by his works, by faith, and whereby ye have believed. So works and faith, man. All right, you got to have works and faith. You can't just have faith alone, but no works. There's no nothing to back your faith up, man. There's no what's the stability behind your faith, man. Okay, you can't just have work, no backbone, yeah. And you can't just have works but no faith, man. Okay, you just putting forth work, but you don't have faith behind it, man. What's the purpose? And it said, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, within my borders, where I have sanctified for me. So like I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, man. Okay, ultimately really going into the Lord's elect. But by your faith and by your work, whereby you have believed, is how you're going to be saved from these set perils, man. And you're going to be preserved from the set perils, preserved from the evils to come to this place, man. Okay, and that's why brothers are out here doing this now, wanting the sheep. Okay, so you can start coming to the fold and be saved to make up the elect.
Hey, you had this guy Trump. He mentioned in that debate. He mentioned black jobs. And they said black Americans are wondering what did he mean by black jobs. And I'll tell you what it means. It means, dead end job with minimum wage and no benefits.
These fast food places and all these
Retail, you know where Jake work at, man. And it's labor. So really, when you think about it, we still in fucking slavery. Yeah. That's what that means, and that's what I said. It's an AKA slavery. We still in slavery, man. Yeah. So your so-called black job is a plantation, man.
Yeah. It's a common job that a so-called.
And you got these niggas that's planning on voting for Trump now, man. Yeah. What you voting for this nigga for? This nigga, they both two devils. They two serpents. They a two-headed serpent, man.
But they'd be last to come to the Lord YAHAWASHI, man. And that's why the Lord, got to destroy you niggas, man. Because you'd rather vote over a new slave master than to trust in your Lord yourself, man. All right, a lot of people be like, oh, who you voting for? Who you voting for? Fuck the election, man. This is literally just our captivity. The next nigga you put in that seat is going to put your ass in captivity that much more, man.
Right, because they got to follow the rules of the powers that be. And this whole thing could have been set up.
It's a job.
This whole thing could have set up where they made Trump the bad guy, and then all of a sudden they kick him out. They put Biden in, who's a fucking complete vegetable. He does whatever. He's just a face. And then they go and just so they can put Trump back in there and make him come out with all these fucking because Trump played that role like he was like he was the people person. Yeah. Nigga, that nigga is a damn elite, man. He's one of these damn devils.
It's like a small crisis act scene, man.
They're puppets, man. So the higher ups can control them like puppets. So the whole president thing is a job, and they have requirements. They have qualifications, and that's what they signed up for. So okay, for your requirement, continue to keep these niggas in slavery for sure. All right. No one start giving these niggas too much benefits. No one ain't gonna be able to get the job. Hey, but you gotta what these presidents do is like the little recruiting dudes, the recruiting army soldiers that be coming in the high school and shit. They speak to you sweetly, man.
Right.
You know,
Telling you lies.
Yeah.
Telling you sweet nothing.
These devils are serpents, so they know how to deceive the mass. They know how to, mess with your mind.
Right.
You know. But I got a precept real quick. We're done with that. This is
So we was over that?
Yeah.
This is 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 20. It says, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation, for the prophecy came not in old time by the will of men, but holy men of
But
Yahawah.
holy men, separate men. These ain't no ordinary men. These ain't just no men that you see walking down the street. No, these are the prophets. The Lord put His Spirit upon them. The Lord chose these men personally in the Spirit.
Exactly. That's what it said in the brother's priesthood. It said, I sanctify these men from the beginning of time. To be out here prophesying, do this laborer's work, to put in the laborer's work for the Lord, man. All right? That's what you want to do is you want to put work in for the Lord, man.
Right.
And that's what we're doing now when we go out and prophesy week in and week out. We giving out the Lord, show the Lord our work so He can know that we have faith, man.
Right.
All right? Like the brother said, you can't show that you have faith unless you have works, man. You can't say, okay, I go take the MOTB. All right? You can say that all alone, but you got to actually put action to it. When it comes up to that time, are you going to actually take it or are you not going to take it, man?
I mean, that's like, you have a math test coming up, but you're not studying for the math test. I'm going to pass it. I know math. I'm going to pass it. And the test get here, and there's nothing that you're expecting.
Right.
All right? You're expecting 2 plus 2, but it was algebra, a whole different algorithm, man. Okay, it wasn't what you planned for, what you could have prepared yourself for, man. So therefore, that's going to be a downfall. You're going to get an F.
Yeah. And really, you got as you said, the people that say they ain't taking the MOTB.
Yeah.
The Lord got to put the Spirit in you not to take the MOTB. Exactly. You can say, I ain't taking the Lord, put a deal on you, make you take it.
Yeah.
So the Lord said, I shall keep thee from the hour of temptation. You see, so the Lord got to really keep us from the hour of temptation. He got to put the Spirit on you, not to take that corruption. And how do you, get that Spirit on you? First of all, you got to be the elect. And if you're the elect, you're going to be doing what's necessary to get delivered, man.
Journey to the end. You
Right.
ain't going to get a little shaky up about being demonized as a prophet, man.
Right.
You ain't going to be over here, ready to give up because you ain't got no food in your stomach and shit. You got men that's going to actually endure to the end. And we're going to put the Spirit into these men to be able to endure to the end.
Right.
And Lord, really, we be those men.
And we all going to be tested.
Exactly.
We all going to be tested with certain kinds of hell, certain kinds of tribulation, certain kinds of persecution, and the Lord is going to use that to see if He can really trust us with the next stage of this thing, which comes spiritual power, which comes miracles, all that stuff, man. And we hope to be a part of that, man.
The Lord got a certain test for each one of us, brother, man. You may not have the same test as this brother next to you. The Lord has a test exactly made for you to best with your weaknesses. The Lord knows your heart, man. The Lord knows your mind. He knows what gets to you. He knows what not gets to you. So if you good with dealing with pain, the Lord might go with going for your family and shit, man. All right, you gonna let that buck you up in the spirit. They say your family taking the MOTB. You gonna take it with their ass. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord's gonna go for you and test you in ways that you would not expect, man.
Never imagine.
Exactly. So it says, for the prophecy came not in old time by the will of men, so it wasn't of us, man. When we come out here and preach, we're not preaching of our own, man. Right? It says,
and it wasn't up to us to come out here and preach.
Exactly.
The Lord put the Spirit on us, man.
Yeah.
The Lord put the Spirit on brothers all over the world to come out here and do this. You got brothers that thought it was going to be this, that, and the third in the world, and then here you are here serving the Lord. Scrubbing 2 pennies together, serving YAHAWASHI in the fucking rain, bro.
Exactly.
No ordinary man can do that. No ordinary man won't be doing that, man.
Well, no ordinary man can endure that.
Right.
And that's why the Lord, is saving. That's why the Lord said, he that endures and saved shall be saved. Because a lot of men can't endure, man. Right. They don't have the balls to endure. They don't have the backbone. They can't sit here and do this for years.
Well, you got a lot of guys that ain't enduring now. If I ain't enduring now, how much more when that press really get put down on you, man? How much more when this devil really start, tearing things up and, turning motherfuckers inside out, bro?
You can't go to the grocery store and buy some more. You can't go get toilet paper freely. You can't just walk to the gas station. You can't do all these small little things that Jake,
take for granted.
You take for granted. That's what I'm about to say, because Jake now, I always tell everybody, hey, you gotta put yourself in that mindset, man. Read the script and envision the script, so that way, when you are like when you end up in that situation, you have already envisioned that by reading the scripture. Like, okay, I've been here before. The Lord guided me through that path. Okay, so you gotta put yourself in that state. Hey man, hey, you're not gonna be able to walk to the store. You're gonna be able to buy and sell. You're gonna have 15-minute cities, man. Put yourself in that situation now. Hey, trust in your YAHAWASHI. All right, because once you get in that predicament, like the brother said, you know, you ain't been fasting or studying or doing what you have to do, and the Lord gonna leave you out there. You might not eat for 2-3 days, but chill.
The demons gonna be fucking with you. Just like Yahawashi, when Yahawashi went into the desert, the demons started, you know, fucking with him, trying to plague him. He ain't eat, you know, for like what was it, 4 days before that. He didn't eat nothing, so the demons start plaguing him, fucking with him. That's gonna happen to us, bro. You know, yeah, you ain't gonna demons say, hey, you know, trying to tempt you, you know.
You the son of the Most High, you know.
Turn these stones into bread. Catch yourself up this. You know, and that's how it's gonna be for us. We all gonna have our own personal level of persecution, our own personal level of hell we gotta go through to get to heaven. You know?
And that's the spirit that you said that. I was talking to the brother in the park, and the car before that, I was saying, and I even told him that, envision that scripture, you shall be tried. All right, the Lord, he's going to test you through those fiery trials, man, which is really working the testing of your patience. All right, and everybody's going to be tried a certain way. The Lord knows your deepest, darkest fear. And that might just be what YAHAWASHI uses to see if you're worthy of that girl, man.
Right.
All right, the Lord can take the worst fear in your mind and have it play out in front of you. What are you going to do? The Lord looking at your countenance, man. And if you prevail, that very road may have just sealed your seat on the chariot, man.
And that's what this is about. This is about getting delivered, bro. This is about getting salvation. This is about, being on the chariot. Because when that destruction comes, when American control comes with missiles, ain't nothing you can do, you know, that's going to deliver you from this if you're not the elect. Only the elect are going to be able to escape this destruction that's coming. And, you know, you got to have faith and works, you know. So us coming out here in this shitty ass weather, you know, pushing this gospel, when most guys would rather be at home on their couch in their bed, you know, with their family or something, man. Hey, we got to come out here and serve YAHAWASHI. No ordinary person can do that. That's why you got people in the world that look at us like we fucking crazy.
Scripture say in season and out of season, and if you look around, it's like that's what I was going to say before. But when you look around, man, all right, there's nobody out here, man.
Right.
Last Saturday we were out here with the whole Jake families out here throwing footballs and barbecues. So a little rain started to come. Hey, come on, kid, gotta go. Time to go. You know, but the prophets out here. Brothers just got through with the winter. Brothers was in the winter like, damn, YAHAWASHI, let the summer go.
Cold, you was cold as hell.
Cold,
Which we in Florida, so we don't get that damn cold. We only see snow. But
Yeah.
for somebody that's in Florida, we still get cold, bro. We've been for our life, so we used to warm, so you still get cold. You like, man, you freezing. You start chittering with your fingers. Hey, you know how you try to use the phone over the Bible on your phone, your fingers here. Hey, brother, grab that scripture. I'm trying.
Your phone can't feel your finger because
The collagen in your hand fucking froze. You like, you know, got the claw finger trying to type that's all a part of our sacrifice for YAHAWASHI.
that's why it goes in right here. It says, but holy men of Yahweh spake as they were moved.
As they were moved
By the
by what?
RAWCHAA.
By the RAWCHAA, the Holy Spirit.
Exactly. So we able to do this through the Holy Spirit, man. You know, not a lot of people got that spirit on them to be able to come out here week in and week out, sunny, rainy, hot, cold, to do this, man.
Right.
You know, so if niggas bucking up now over the weather, how much more when you got no food in your stomach? Niggas are used to comfortability, man.
Right.
All right? And the Lord is building us up as men to be used to being uncomfortable. To used to being where we don't got enough food in us, so that's why we gotta fast, you know. And that's the whole thing about this, you know, this truth is preparing for the big battle what's coming next. And that's how you gotta be, you know, when you go in boxing, you gotta get ready for a fight, you can't have sex, you can't eat certain things, you gotta tone down weight.
Yeah.
Discipline.
This is talk about that about a man that is seeking that corruptible crown.
Yeah.
You know, like you get this great example of a boxer who's seeking, who is searching for a crown, but it's a corruptible crown. The crowns we trying to get is going to be incorruptible. So you got a boxer, like you gave Brad the example. A boxer, he eat certain things. He got to sleep. He got to train all day, every day. He got to abstain from his woman because when you spill your seed, it takes away some of your vitality, man. That's energy in that seed. So you can't deal with your woman for a month before this fight, and it's all for a fight. This fight is just for one fucking night.
One moment. It's everything that you
A
did,
couple minutes
work
in the
towards
ring.
that one moment. And the beautiful part about that too, is think about after, because you know, not to bring him up, but I was watching the tank fight. And he spoke about what he gonna do after he won. It was like, man, I'm about to go relax, eat me a Philly and some fries. I'm about to go eat this,
Right,
that,
right,
third.
right, right.
Basically, after you put in the hard work and you won in that moment, hey, that's brothers in that chariot. Hey, I'm watching myself, you know, you ready to sit back, you know.
The thing is with boxing though, is you get knocked out one time, then that might be the end of your career. You know, but you know, brothers, you know, we fall several times, man. All right, we get back up, we keep going, we keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gotta do this truth, man. The Lord is preparing us for Jacob's trouble. The Lord is preparing us for when He comes back. All right, and that's how you make a man. All right, through this truth. You really start to understand how to be a man, the things you're supposed to do, the responsibilities that you have. All right, niggas don't understand their responsibility no more. All right, they're effeminate, man. They can't sit there and stand 3 to 4 hours, you know, just preaching and telling the word, you know, to let other, you know, just preaching the Lord's word and prophesying. They can't do that, man.
Right.
All right, so imagine how much more it takes trouble. We gotta be on the run for, you know, you gotta keep your mind on the Lord and keep enduring, man. Niggas ain't gonna be able to endure that.
Your average guy ain't gonna be able to maintain anything coming into that.
Right.
So, and that's why we sing to it. It ain't even a bus. It's YAHAWASHI. That's why we give our lives for this, man. You know, every day we gotta bleed, we praying, we watching, we doing lessons. These things because it's all gonna pay off in the end. You know, like a boxer, like you know, you said with Javante Davis tank. He said after the fight, he wanted to eat a Philly cheese and fries. He probably ate that shit in fucking months, man. Probably a year he ain't that shit, man. Prepare for his next fight. So now you can chill a little bit, but you gotta get right back into it. You know, you gotta get right back into it. So that's us, bro. Hey, we do have our chance of our times of chilling and you know hanging out and enjoying ourselves, but then we gotta get right back to it. You know, it's a constant,
Don't stop.
right.
It's like a on and off switch. I got a piece of.
I'm grabbing this real quick. It says Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
So, you know, we come to understand we're preparing ourselves with the wisdom and knowledge, you know, the understanding of the scriptures. All right, so we can be stable in the times we come into, man.
Right.
All right, that's what's going to keep us stable. That's what's going to, you know, when brothers, you know, acquiring knowledge of the scriptures, acquiring, you know, knowledge of the times we're coming in ahead of, we're preparing, man. All right, so when you prepare with wisdom and knowledge and understanding, when you come into the time where you're in Jacob's trouble, you got to run and shit. Now you know, okay, I keep my faith in the Lord. The Lord got me through this, man. All right, I know how to take that MOTB, man.
Right.
You know, I know the Lord's gonna feed me, man. You know, the Lord say, I feed the fowls of the air. How much more you, man? You know, the fowls they are able to come across food, man. All right. You know, they don't got a set place where to go. You know, they can't go to the stores and buy some food or whatever they want. They gotta find it when they see it, man. All right. And, you know, the Lord said, I feed the fowls of the air. How much more you, man? All right. You know.
Yeah, and that's the part of this thing too. Like we were saying, how you know we be doing all this and serving y'all, because like I said earlier, the Lord gave us the heads up. This is what's coming.
And it was crazy. That's like the bird flying right by, right after it said. I'm just like, damn, like that's a random bird in a big old city, man. And the Lord, here, food,
Feed them, right?
You know what's crazy is because another way the Lord will test you is, you know, you starving, you gotta hold out and shit, and then the next thing you know, you see a fucking hot dog, bro, and you gotta really, the Lord will test you, man. All right, you know you ain't supposed to eat no fucking pork, man. You know you're not supposed to eat that shit, so the Lord will test you, and a lot of niggas gonna fail that shit, man. A lot of niggas gonna fail that shit, man. So the Lord gonna test you in ways you never expected, man.
Yeah, I was particularly with Jake. We were looking at these wild boars. There was some wild boars, man. I said, Jake said, "Oh look, man, you know, I'll help it. It was Lord, you know, the Lord gonna give us that." I said, "What? I'm not eating that shit, man. You already failed the damn test." Hey, that's gonna be a test. You gotta, you know, pass that up. Now I know I can't eat no damn swine, so I'm gonna pass that up.
And he didn't know he was supposed to eat boars?
He knew, but I mean, I guess he just wasn't thinking. He was thinking about the moment of not eating, and then you know, seeing an animal, I'm gonna eat it. Nah, bro, we can't be like that. We can't be like beasts.
That's the beast. I was about to
That's that beast thing.
That's that beast mindset. Cause Jake, they get hungry. Jake,
I gotta eat something.
I can attest.
The Lord ain't gonna let me starve.
No, I can attest because I said last time I feel like I was starving. I was like, damn, I can eat a whole cow right now. And Jake in that mind, in that moment, he was probably like, damn, shit, I'm starving. Look, they got some board. Oh shit.
That's gonna be a test.
And that right in that split moment where you make that decision to eat that, hey, that can cost you your life. Straight bullet hit you.
That's why the scripture tells you.
And that's why I told him, I said, you know, that's gonna be a test from the Lord. You see that? You gotta, you know, let that motherfucker go by. Then the Lord may have a deer come by, a clean animal come by, a chicken. You can, you know, then that's the Lord, you know.
And it's so spiritual too, because you could be walking with just your 2 hands and feet, and Lord can have a deer come by, deer and like being caught somewhere. You know, the Lord have you where, you know, you put that animal out in the righteous way, and, you know, cook it and eat it, man. All right, and you were just walking with faith. That's all you had.
Exactly. That's what the scripture tells you. Walk by faith and not by sight. Because I don't even gonna be walking by sight. Oh, it look like, oh, hell breaking me. So I don't want to go there. I'm gonna die. You know, but the spirits tell you to go over there. You go.
Right.
You know. But a lot of niggas gonna be walking by the sight and by their flesh. You know how you feel about
that individual told me he had a dream too. He had a dream like that where it was nukes was falling upon the place and everything, all him breaking loose. And I was saying, he said he was with me. He said, I was saying we should go this way. He was saying let's go that way. And he said the way that he was saying to go, it was nothing over there. He said the way I was saying to go, it was fire and hell all and destruction over there already. And he was like, no, man. So he said in the dream, we was like kind of going back and forth, arguing, like, no, what should I do? And then he said that he like freaked out and ran into a porta potty and started praying. He came out of the porta potty. I was on while I said I was going to go, and it was safe over there. And he said where he said to go, it was fire and destruction over there.
And you know what's so crazy? That
So it's all spiritual, man. It's all spiritual. You got to follow the spirit of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. You know, the Lord set things before you, and you really just got to trust in the Lord in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI.
Probably add, hey, that's the spirit too, right there. That's teaching you, and that dream is showing you, hey, stop getting so used and wanting to seek comfortability all the time.
Right.
All right, because in the moment, hey man, put the scriptures to mind and into play. In those moments when all hell's about to break loose, you're never going to have the same Babylon again. You're never going to have the same comfortability again. Okay, stop seeking to be comfortable. Stop seeking to want.
What days we in right now? These are the last comfortable days, man.
Yeah.
Your last days of AC, your last days of electricity, your last days of water. This shit about to shut down, bro. When this shit do shut down, that's when everybody gonna really be tested. You got all these guys on the internet. Oh no, here's people. Oh yeah, shut the wall. Bro, we don't know who the fuck you is until all hell breaks loose, bro.
So you get demonized and shit.
Right.
How you gonna really take that shit, man?
Right.
How you gonna take being called, you know, a terrorist and shit, man?
Right.
All right? Because Esau, you know, doing their deceiving ass shit, and they putting all the blame on the prophets. That's what's gonna happen, man. So how are you gonna sit there and be able to go through that, man? Are you gonna be able to go through that? You know, so you gotta really prepare your mind. You gotta know what you're a part of. The scripture says, examine thyself whether you be of the faith, man. All right? You saying shit, all right, but really examine yourself. Ask yourself, in that day, am I really gonna be able to endure through that? Am I gonna be able to sit there and let shit like that happen?
So I'm telling you,
You know?
I'm gonna give you 100 years, and you got a death penalty.
Well, you were just talking about that with the whole draft shit. What they said about the draft shit?
The draft, with the draft, they had the article that was saying if you don't accept to go fight in World War III, you get a treason charge, you go to prison for 5 years.
5 years in
Pay
prison.
$250,000 fine.
A lot of guys ain't even been to the county, man. 5 years in prison.
Straight prison.
A lot of guys going, hey, we gonna see, man. It's all let it be seen. So you gotta trust in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Even if you do get cast into prison, man, trust in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, which is a lot easier said than done. You never know, man. You know, you going to prison, you gotta knock a bitch out as soon as you get in. Beat, you know. Because you got that. It's gonna be real survival in that motherfucker.
They try you. And that's life or death. And when you come into certain prisons, you hear stories all the time. If you look sweet, you look soft, they come in there, they try you all rip. Oh yeah, come on, run that. You know, you decline the fight, whatever case may be. You're gonna be getting punked that whole time. Your life gonna be in danger, man.
Right.
And that's how you end up turning.
That's why a lot of people gonna choose to go fight in the war. What was those other ones though? $250,000 fine.
So they don't got that.
Yeah, I know they don't got that. So they making sure that they leave you no route to consider but going to war. When you go to war, it's suicide because you go to war, you turn it to the top side, man.
That's it.
You ain't coming back, bro. They sending your ass off to your destruction. They gonna have UN troops over here brutalizing your family, man.
You can watch the movie called D-Day, I believe, where the World War II soldiers pulled up on the shores.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as the door, it was people who never been to war. As soon as the doors
Front
dropped,
lines.
all of them getting mowed down. People couldn't even get off the boat.
They went over there just to die.
Literally, man.
And that's what they're gonna do with Jake. They're gonna put Jake on the front lines, man. They always do that shit with Jake. Put Jake on the front lines, and you know, you are just cannon fodder to whatever's these. And then on top of that, you going to somebody else's country to fight. What the fuck? You ain't even fighting for your own country. You fighting for somebody else's country.
Somebody else probably doing it. You go over here to Russia and Japan and all these different places, man. Them people, obviously they heathens, man, but them people ain't physically do nothing to you, man.
Yeah, I saw a video.
I
saw a video of a Jake. He was a veteran and he was homeless and shit. He said his people treat him like shit. He stank. Can hardly get food. He's a Jake and he's a veteran. He actually fought for this country. The Lord said he hates that man. Man, a word that is empowered. If you paraphrasing, the Lord ain't with that shit, man. But that's what this country does. So they ain't right no matter what. They'll send you out there into your own destruction and leave you out there to die, man. So, hey, you gotta take prison, man. Cause we gonna be in cast in the prisons anyways. So we finish this up. It says, Isaiah 33, verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi is his treasure.
And the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. That's what's gonna keep brothers going. All right. It says, and the wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability, man. That's going to be the root of the times that we're in to get us to do that, man. If you want to make it to the chariot, you got to have wisdom and knowledge. All right, that's going to be your stability through the times of Jacob's trouble and the perils that's coming to this earth, man.
Right.
If you want to see the end. Right. And through all that, you have to have faith, man. All right, the fear of the Lord is what's going to keep you to drive. It's going to keep you driving. All right, MLTV is going to be mandated and implemented. Damn, I'm hungry. Damn, they tell me if I take this shit. That's food right there. Hold on, wait. The Lord can provide food for you. You're going to eat that food and take that seed up in that moment just to feel comfortable in that moment, then it's going to hit you. Oh, yeah, I can't repent. I can't take it back. I can't, even if you take it out, you still accepting it in your spirit. Man.
Well, it's going to like a demon jump on your ass. Demon jump on you, and I ain't taking a demon jump on you. Next you know, you snap out of it, because that's about deep. You snap out of it, you got a bend on your hand. Because it was already willing Yahawah for you to take it, man. No matter what you could have did or how you would have went about it, the Lord was already set up for you to take it. So if it's the Lord's will for you to take it, you're going to take it. You know, that's what this thing is, a thing of faith and hope and fear. You see? Because the Lord, you know, and even us, we be out here serving the Lord, and the Lord can say, nah, I ain't fuck with you. So you better take it, man. This is why we move off of fear of Yahawashi and be delivered, because you really don't know. You know, you don't know if the Lord won't have mercy upon you, and you can't do either. I know the Lord won't save you. Who the fuck you think you is? The Lord will leave you out. That's crazy, man. Let me one of those words of talking about. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. Hey. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Yeah, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And it's really going back into Esau, man. Right. All right, you dealt and came on the lands and slaughtered the so-called Native Americans, man. You bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You've been dealing treacherously with all these different people, all these different types of nations. So when it's the time for you to finally come to, oh no, I'm not that spirit. I don't want to do that.
Someone saw that from prophets of Babylon, Fort Lauderdale, do when these devils shall come.
Oh, you said what? Oh, that's the precept. It's precept. That's brother Ariel. Yeah. Shalom, brother Yahawadah. So what you can do is you can read that precept. But let us finish our precept.
Like we were saying, man. Hey, when it's time now when Esau want to stop dealing treacherously, but hey, the world's about to deal treacherously with you now, man. Right. All right, that same spirit you had is about to be turned back on you, and now you about to feel the wrath, man.
That's why the scripture says the curses shall be turned upon thy enemies. All right, so Esau's gonna have to feel the same curses we felt. Right. You know,
and they made these other nations feel. Yeah. You won't put fear in these other nations, and now you're gonna put fear in you.
Hey, it's the same thing.
What goes around comes back around.
And the same thing with Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. America used atom bomb on men, women, and children on cities, and I went and watched a documentary on that. Hey, that explosion was a lot bigger than people expected, man. Like this man literally killed men, women, and children. Whole cities, man. That was two different. Hiroshima is one city, and Nagasaki is one city, man. And this devil bombed those cities. Okay, so in return, hey, and the Lord is, he's just, he's caught with it, man, for all your iniquities. He's gonna bomb your whole country as a whole, and entirety.
Right.
100% of America is going to be destroyed, man.
Right. And when you go into those bombs, man, those lands was uninhabitable, man, because it was radiation there. You know, you got people that survived that blast and they died later from cancer. You got their kids that people that was pregnant or whatever, you know, they kids.
Yeah, random people. Like, even like now, man, random people walking pregnant, just walking, having fun, shopping, whatever the case may be. Boom. Gone in an instant, man. All right, and that right there
And
is
the people who was in the immediate blast, they showed you how people that was in the immediate blast, it was literally like it was a shadow on the wall.
like Thanos, like how Thanos stopped the figure in this.
It was a shadow on the wall from another man vaporized. They didn't take because I believe your body is like a certain amount of water. Well, when that fire hit, that dehydrates, and you know it was like a shadow on the wall, man. You see like a shadow on the wall of the individual who was standing there, who got eviscerated. See, keep in your hands, brother. Don't worry about the whole damn thing. But it says, verse 2, O Yahawah, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou their arm every morning. Our salvation also in the time of trouble. That's what we need. We need the Lord to come deliver us. Because I saw a video the other day. I might do a little lesson on it or whatever. And I saw a video. And it was a bunch of it was off TikTok, I believe. It was some African bitches doing it. But they was showing these clips from bitches from TikTok or whatever of like these black Americans, man, so-called, as they call us here. But Jake was pretty much saying, like, don't bomb us. We ain't got nothing to do with this. You know, we mutual. We ain't got nothing to do with this. You know, go to the White House. They'll give him the direction to the White House. They'll help him any way he can. All this crazy shit. Man, bro, hey, listen, bro. when they send these nukes, Putin don't give a fuck about you niggas, bro. Putin gonna burn you niggas up too. His mindset is kill everybody, kill everything in sight. You know,
anything that's a product of
and that's why we got to serve YAHAWASHI, because, like it said right here, it says, "Oh, Yahawah, be gracious unto us." We need the Lord to be gracious unto us. It says, "We have waited for thee." We waiting for YAHAWASHI, because we know YAHAWASHI. See, these niggas, they don't know YAHAWASHI. They're not waiting to respect YAHAWASHI. They actually pleading to Putin.
Yeah.
Niggas on TikTok pleading to Putin. What you pleading to Putin for? Putin can't help you. YAHAWASHI, we supposed to be pleading to, man. It says, "Be thou their arm every morning, our salvation, also in the time of trouble," because we are in a time of trouble. They're talking about a nuclear warning. Like I just saw this guy, Patrick Humphrey. You know, he just did a video about a nuclear warning. That's a time of trouble, man. You know, any day now, because World War III already started. We in the middle of World War III right now. But the end of World War III is going to be nuclear annihilation. You see? America and these other countries, they've been in a proxy war. They've been in war, man. They've been in war. But now we at a point where this thing is about to go nuclear.
Hey,
okay?
And you can't stop it. I mentioned last week an article that came out that Putin said it was like the war has already begun, and at the end of it, no matter what, nobody's going to be able to come back from it. Because at the end, Putin already knows that, hey, we're going to shoot off nukes in the end. He said, it looks like we're starting to lose this war. We will press that button.
They're gonna press that button. And they said if they lose they lose that war with Ukraine, they're gonna press that button. So nuclear war is inevitable. You know, it's inevitable, bro. There is no way around it. It's going to happen. It has to happen. It's gonna happen, man. It says, "At the noise of the tumult, the people fled. At the lifting of thyself, the nations were scattered, and your spoil has been gathered, like the gathering of the caterpillar, as the running to and fro of locusts shall you run upon them. The Lord Yahawah is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness." So there you go, man. The Lord, he's going to deliver his elect. But 2/3 of our people, you so-called Negroes and Hispanics over in America, come on, bro. Come on. Let's get this on the road. Two-thirds, you niggas out here that ain't right, bro. Guess what? You gonna find yourself in destruction. You gonna find yourself in hell. You gonna find yourself in chaos. You gonna find yourself being destroyed. And Putin can't save nobody, man. Putin ain't looking to save nobody. Putin looking to destroy. All right. The Lord, like you got in Dragon Ball Z. You watch Dragon Ball. You got something called a destroyer god. Where the Lord has made Putin a destroyer, man. That's why he giving all these other nations nukes and stuff. He dishing out nukes. Hey, here go a nuke. Here go some nukes. Here goes some nukes. And they're gonna use the nukes and ultimately burn up America, man. It says,
That's on that.
I got a piece of it right here. This is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch." So it's a day coming where America's gonna get, blasted off the planet Earth, man. With all nukes. Alright? And that's gonna be because of Putin. Alright? We'll shoot the nukes over here. And he's gonna have his allies as well, man. Alright? Everyone's gonna be against America Babylon. Alright? Everyone's gonna have their nukes pointed at America Babylon. But that wasn't the scripture. I kinda got the wrong one. This is what I needed right here.
This is Isaiah 31, verse 5. As birds fly, so will Yahawah, BAHASHAM YAHWASHI of hosts, defend Jerusalem.
Yep.
Like birds flying. Like right here. Like you see right here on this poster right here, you got these right here are chariots. Well, this is what we call UFOs. So these chariots are going to fly in a formation like a bird. And the Lord says, birds flying shall you deliver Jerusalem, which is Israel. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. So we are at Jerusalem, man. And we need to be delivered from this destruction that's coming. Because when this man sent nukes over here, ain't nothing we can do. Ain't no way we can hide. Ain't no bunker you can go into and hide from them nukes. And Biden ain't gonna give you no Air Force One flight out of here, man. You know, it ain't happening. So what? You gonna need YAHWAH to deliver you, man. Y'all come over here on this. So it says, as birds flying, so will the Lord Yahawah of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it. So the Lord will preserve Israel, man. You know, and that's what we're hoping for, that the Lord have mercy upon us and deliver us from the destruction that's coming. It's inevitable, bro. When them nukes get shut off, nothing else gonna fucking matter. Not your woman, not your house, not your car, not your job. None of that shit's gonna fucking matter. All that's gonna matter is our faith and what we did for YAHWASHI while we was on this earth.
Hey, I got this scripture right here.
Well, let me finish this up. I got a little more. It says, "Turn ye unto him from whom the children of Israel have deeply revolted." Because we all, fell off and came up against YAHWASHI. You know, it says, "For in that day, every man shall cast away his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which your own hands have made unto you for a sin." You know, all the idols you believe in, Jake. You know, and we in that day now where Jake is leaving Christianity, they leaving Islam, they leaving this bullshit, and they coming into serving YAHWASHI. Whoever's meant to, if they be the elect. All right.
But Jake is really living Christianity that much more though, man. Because now you start to see Christianity as a joke, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, because now you start to see this shit ain't all love, man. Alright? You know, you got to worry about the color. You know, shit, you start to find out the lies in the Christian churches, man.
Beautiful.
You know, so that's
Make sure you
Hey, you had
any priest does
in
brothers
the
drop.
Ibar church, the pastor was selling plots of land in heaven, so called for $100. All right, so it was basically saying, you put up $100, we'll buy you a plot in heaven.
Yeah, make sure you got them precepts.
It's going to show you, man. All right, these churches are against the scriptures, man, and they all out of whack. It's about money, man, because the Lord doesn't deal with mammon. Okay, He's not dealing with that. All right, they don't have the truth, but the Lord also said, buy the truth and sell it not. So if you claim that you have the gospel or the truth, you should not be selling it, man, or have money involved, man. That's the whole point. All right.
Now, this is Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, "Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places."
Right. That's what they did with America. Edom fell, in the Roman Empire, and they came and built America. That's why America resembled the kingdom of Rome. You know, it's a resemblance all over because the same people are in power. All right. So then they came and they built, and they still build it to this day. You can't go down certain streets without it being traffic and shit, man. And they don't stop building. They think that this place is going to endure forever. What's that scripture? They think that their house shall endure forever. Shall continue forever. They think that America will continue forever, man. They name the streets after them. If we down here in the South, bro, in the South, you got these Confederate, soldiers, from the Civil War that's still being reverenced to this day. Well, that shit ain't gonna happen for much longer.
We got the statues around here at this part, the slave owners.
Right.
Yeah, they be having the flags still.
you got them, they so profitable they be having them back in their trucks. You know, all kinds of that.
Well, you go on the highway. I forgot what highway it was. One of the main highways. Yeah, you got a big ass, Confederate flag, and then when you look down, you know, on the side of the highway, it's an actual, you know, monument unto those Confederate soldiers. So these devils still got an establishment, and those were slave masters. Okay, and they still have a certain establishment here. Well, when the Lord comes, He's gonna destroy all this, man.
That reminds you of your captivity.
Right. People was petitioning to get it taken down for the longest, and they said they can't do it because it's on private property. So the Lord gonna come and take it down. How you gonna take it down? He gonna burn that bitch down. Go ahead.
This is, it says, thus says the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So we'll have indignation forever for Esau and Edom, man. All right, and that's
which is righteous anger.
Righteous anger, yeah.
The Lord is pissed off with these Edomites, and that's forever.
Yeah.
You know, He ain't ever gonna take His anger off you Edomites, man.
That's why He got to exterminate you.
Right.
And that's why those nukes were created for you.
Hey, Esau got a perpetual hatred towards us, man.
Grab that.
Car.
We need more precepts, brother. We need more precepts.
It says, they shall build and I will throw down. So Esau and Edom have built their whole kingdom up. But the Lord's gonna throw all this shit down like a fucking sandcastle, man.
Right.
You know, so Lord.
Spend all that time trying to build that sandcastle.
Yeah.
In 1 hour.
Somebody kick that bitch down.
You're right.
Somebody just kick that bitch down, man.
Right.
That's what the Lord's gonna do. He's gonna kick this shit down, man. Alright? And burn this bitch up.
And that's
Right.
the word. Devastating.
Exactly.
Yeah, you throw all that time and energy, build some up before they get thrown down. The Lord gonna do that with this place, man. So Esau and they know, you know, they already know. That's why they leave in the country and shit. They don't live here in America, bro. They live in Switzerland somewhere. Yeah, they live in somewhere where it's a neutral zone. You know, Sweden.
Iceland.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, and verse 13. It says, because of the wrath of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
So America's gonna be wholly desolate, completely destroyed, man. They say everyone that goes by Babylon, you may fly, you know, come by this place in a boat. You may fly by Babylon and you're gonna hiss like, damn. You're gonna look at this place from, you know, even us, when we in the kingdom of heaven, we gonna pass over this place, you know, in our chariots and whatnot, and show our children. We speed on that. You know? Because you got 2/3 going to be destroyed this side, they're gonna come back in the kingdom of heaven, through the Lord and the elect, where we be part of that number. We're gonna look at it down in America like, damn. I used to live right there. You know? We used to prophesy right there. And it's gonna be just straight black. You know? It's gonna be a desert. It's gonna be a fucking utter wasteland, man. It's gonna be a nuclear fallout, you know, over this place, man. The only thing that's gonna be able to live here is desert creatures, man. So it's America's gonna be a memorial to the whole world. And when they pass by, they gonna piss. Bring that part back.
It says, everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
And hiss at all her plagues, because that final plague is thermonuclear annihilation. That's the final plague that's coming to this place. So when this plague comes, it's gonna be a final plague, and that's gonna be a plague that will completely destroy this place. America gonna be ready to be destroyed before the nukes come though. The Lord said, I come and send fire, well, I've already be kindled. It's already gonna be hell on earth over here. But this is the finale. So they're gonna hiss at all her plagues, and they see America be destroyed. Because they're gonna hear about all the other stuff too, though. They gonna hear about the inflation, the people eat each other. You know, America gonna be a fucking a badlands zone. But they're gonna see when they see what the outcome of America is when nukes hit. People will be, damn. And we prophesied about it before it happens in the land of America, man.
Right.
In the land of America. You see? Go ahead.
It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord.
Shoot at her, spare no arrows. Oh, that's not, yeah. And the arrows are talking about these nuclear missiles. You know, the USSR, all these missiles, you know. They ain't gonna spare none of these arrows, bro. They're not gonna, we're gonna use these, we're gonna save some for later. No, they're gonna use every nuke they got, they're gonna hit America with, man.
Russian missiles, Iranian missiles.
Before America can get its missiles off out of their silos, some of them might get off, but some of them they didn't get off yet, and the nukes gonna hit the silo. Boom! Gonna cause even a bigger explosion. You know, the ground is gonna, the whole earth is gonna twin for like a drunkard. Somebody grab that from real quick. You grab that, brother. The earth shall roll twin for like a drunkard. The whole world is gonna shake
because of all the nukes that's hitting this place, man. All the destruction that's being brought upon America.
You remember the movie 2012?
Right.
The ground started.
The ground was like a wave. It was like a wave.
Waves for us. Started opening up and shaking.
That's why the Lord said that nobody, every knee shall bow. Everybody going to their knees. Oh, ain't nobody gonna be able to stand in that day, man. You see?
You're gonna be on the ground screaming.
Losing it.
It says, shout against her round about, she have given her hand.
Hey, an earthquake is terrifying, bro. On a mic, I never experienced one, obviously. I never experienced. We here in Florida, we're not Florida. We gonna feel that shit down here in Florida, man. You know, but if you stand on this ground, it's supposed to be stable. You know, people got, they got fear of heights and stuff. When you up in the air, it's different because you see the ground. But when you on the ground, you feel a certain level of comfortability because the ground is, it's here, it's stable. But if this motherfucker starts shaking, you
Like they're fall down.
yeah, you gonna lose your fucking mind, bro. Or a sinkhole.
Yeah.
There was a one guy that got he was in what was that? I was in Sarasota, not Sarasota, Sefner, Florida, not too far from here. A guy was in his bed. This is a couple years ago. He was in his bed, and a sinkhole swallowed him up.
Yeah.
So imagine you laying in bed, and all of a sudden, the ground from underneath you is no more underneath you, bro. And then he said his brother tried to jump in there and save him. He couldn't find him. He was already, he was down there, man. He was gone.
It says, shout against her round about, she had given her hand. Her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down.
Her foundations are falling, her walls are thrown down. So this place is going to be completely done away with, man. It ain't going to be no standing government in that day, bro. It's going to be Mad Max, every man for himself.
Yeah.
It's going to be complete lawlessness, man.
I show you America's already being weakened. These other countries, they put sanctions on America, they're taking things away. Okay, they
America put sanctions on these other countries and they shot themselves in the foot.
Right.
Because now these other countries, they don't need America no more. Now everybody's leaving the American dollar. Because when America put sanctions on other countries, they was weaponizing the American dollar. And the American dollar was the world reserve currency. It was the petrodollar. So everybody needed the American dollar, but you put sanctions on these countries, which means you weaponize the American dollar, and you put everybody in a bind where they say, we're going to do it. So America really shot themselves in the foot by putting sanctions on Russia. Wow, they shot themselves in the foot.
That's scary, man. I don't think about Russell Black. I don't think about Esau, trying to prove a point to everybody like you got the gun.
Right.
Like, oh, you ain't got no ammunition. That's all right.
It's only
I'm gonna show you.
And he shot it, right. What you about to say, though?
There's only one bullet, five different more outcomes, man. I got it. Boom.
First time.
First time
And that's what America did, man. And that's why these other nations, that's why you got Russia, that's helping establish one of the main players in that BRICS dollar, man. They helping establish that thing, and they saying when that was October or September, he said?
October.
They want to bring that thing into motion, man. And America ain't been backed by the Fed. Now they can with no problem. See, because that deal with the Saudi Arabians have expired, and now they saying, hey, you know what? We don't need y'all no more. We need y'all to keep the fucking dollar. And the only thing that's giving the American dollar value, because they print money like no fucking tomorrow, that's not backed by anything. The only thing that was giving the American dollar a little bit of value was that they were sending it to these other countries. That's why you see Trump and Biden and Harris sending all these money to these other countries to try to keep the economy afloat. Because these other countries are using that American dollar, then they still have power. But once these other countries stop using that dollar, it becomes monopoly money, which it already is. It's fiat currency made out of paper, but it becomes a monopoly money where very much it has no power here. That's why when you had in the Great Depression, you had kids playing with bricks of money in the streets, man. Because it has no value anymore. If it has no value to these other countries, there's no value to it no more at all. You see?
It says, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord to take vengeance upon her as she have done do unto her.
And she has done do unto her. So they going to make it a business of doing to America as they done unto them. You got the Japanese and they start thinking about it. What happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Hey, I was on the game one time. I was playing the game, and it was an Edomite on there. He trying to be a little crafty, a little funny Edomite. There's a little Asian bitch on there. And she kind of, sided with Edomite. Yeah, they both talking a little shit. And I said, hey, bitch, this motherfucking Mondo. And then she got kind of scared. She was like, that is true. That wasn't right, man. That wasn't right. And she started coming up against that guy, man. So when these countries start, comparing how America did that, we're like, wait a minute, man, you motherfuckers ain't, you too? You too? You know?
It's a thing, Slug, that on the ad. Hey, those Japanese, man, they're very smart, man. They actually some very smart people. Like, so the Lord can have it where Russia's gonna play a big part too, but them Japanese, they gonna have some missiles for the U.S., man. All right, they gonna have some hypersonic ICBMs for the U.S., man. That destruction is gonna be surreal, man. All right, you're gonna have the technology that the Lord bestowed upon these different nations. Starting with these Edomites to split atoms, man. Now all these different nations are armed with that, man. All right, you about to get a taste of the Lord's wrath from all angles, man.
Out there, you see the post actually. I think it was Ammon or Moab. I'm pretty sure it was Ammon, right? And they created a robot skin that can repair it. So these super soldiers gonna have like they're gonna look fleshly, right? When they send super soldiers from across the seas, they're gonna look more fleshly. And then these other countries gonna also have more stuff for America as well.
Hey, you had it like brother beautiful, made a beautiful point. Because Ammon, man, and shit, even Moab, man. Okay, it was Chinese and Japanese. Hey, man, they so highly advanced that they outdoing the Western ways, man. You know, I was just watching some shit yesterday about how Ammon pretty much built this long ass bridge, and the Westernized people was like, oh no, they'll never do that in 300 years. And you had it where they did it in three years, man. Just showing you out there. Hey, they got some shit out there, man.
Yeah, that's where all the technology come from. The more technologically advanced. And they care more for their infrastructure.
And
America don't give a damn. People don't give a damn about the infrastructure, man. You got potholes that'll take your hubcap off your car, man. Shit to pop your hubcap. Oh shit!
Michigan, they talk about all the time. The streets are so bad, like the potholes are so big, they don't fix it, man. I would add too.
And that's probably where all your tax dollars going to, man. They're supposed to take your tax dollars, but instead of that, they send your tax dollars to Ukraine and Israel.
These damn bullets.
And packages. Billions this, billions that. And you also have it too, or more, I'm going to add in two special touch on the World War III subject. They have their military basically has conventions. So they come out and they have not a talent show, but basically a convention conveying and displaying what they got.
They marching it.
And I remember that they came out and they had cloaks, man, basically.
Right, yeah.
So they went up on stage, and he had a person look down, and they put the cloaks together. The person looked down, and you could just see the top of their body,
Invisible
but everything else was invisible. It was a reflection. You could see right through them. So when they come in, Jake, I like to say, I got a block, I got this, I'm third. These troops are gonna move in with stuff you've never seen before, man.
Motherfucker be in your house and you don't even know it.
They sit right there in front of you, looking at you, cloaked up. You over there.
Right, or like the movie the show Invincible. They show you that the show Invincible. Those soldiers had cloaks on, and you had one of the main characters. What's his name? Not Nolan. Omni-Man. He came into his house. He was like, he knew someone right, but you couldn't see shit with your naked eye. So he ended up fucking, just walking over, just grabbing a motherfucker. Oh shit. So you got, they don't show you shit for no reason, bro. They got that shit, bro. Yeah. They got a motherfucker in your house behind the curtain the whole time, behind the curtain.
It's a whole platoon in your house. You looking where they at, and then cloak drop.
Yeah, you wake up in the middle of the night because you heard something in the living room. Cloak drop. You heard something in the middle of the living room. You wake up in the middle of the night, you go in the living room, and this motherfucking 40 soldiers in your shit.
40 soldiers.
You know?
All you see was your living room, and they see no cloak drop. It's 40 guns pointing. Your gun can't save you then.
Hey, which shows
right. Your gun can't save you.
Gun can't save you then.
So you gonna need YAHAWAH when they divine intervention, man.
Right. Hey, that just shows you that the technology in these days is so out of mind, out of sight. That the advancement of it, man, is just it's gonna lead these people to start when it happens, man.
And he's gonna tell you what he'll do is he'll make a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll make a movie, make a show, he'll put it in there. That's your science fiction. Before you know it, it's on your ass.
I got a precept touching up on that. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41 and verse 14. It says, "Fear not thy worm, Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, said the Lord YAHAWASHI, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel." And grab that because they say Jacob as a whole was likened into a worm, man, like an earthworm. It has no protection, no defense, can't attack, can't do nothing. All it knows what to do is run from attackers, man, and highs, man. Same thing with Jake. Hey, these nations are having conventions talking about their cloaks and they got drones and all these different things. Hey, Jake don't got none of that, man. We don't got no drones. We don't have a military. We don't have, you know, none of that, man. So who do we have to resort and go back to? Our heavenly Father, and our only power, our only way out is HALAL. Right? We don't have power, man.
Hey, and that's why the Lord said, "Fear not," because like I told you, I saw the video of Jake. It was pretty much, you know, what's the word? They was pleading a booty.
Oh yeah.
Please don't, no, what they say?
He gonna watch their video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. They said don't do it.
The niggas in America, they love
Yeah.
They don't fuck about you niggas, bro. He gonna burn this bitch up because the Lord put the spirit on him to do it, man. So when that time comes, hey, the Lord said for us not to fear though, man. You niggas better fucking fear, but through the spirit, they elect that's been serving HALAL. They ain't gonna fear, man. You know, we ain't gonna fear. We you know, and at first your flesh may get shaken up a little bit, but then the Lord gonna kick in.
Your spirit gonna kick in. The Lord gonna tap into that power. They're gonna, hey, come on, overdrive.
Yeah. I got you. Now you could, and Lord gonna show you that in little ways because you may get into a situation where you think, oh, I'm about to die. The Lord makes do some miraculous shit when you get out. Right. Then it happens again and again and again. You can keep escaping. Scripture says, in 6 troubles he shall deliver you, and in the 7th trouble it shall not come nigh thee. So you may have where he gonna deliver you out of this and that and that, this and that. You gonna know the Lord with you, man.
Hey,
every time it's gonna increase your faith more and more.
Exactly, because they tell you in Sirach chapter 2, to not make haste in the time of trouble.
Right.
Hey, in that time, you gonna move in the spirit in that day, man. Okay? Especially the Lord dealing with you, man. Hey, you gonna move in the spirit and not in the flesh. Now you might have a certain jealous where you know might be shaking just up a little bit because it's the flesh. Alright, but that spirit gonna intervene and
lock in.
Exactly. Hey, you gonna move off the spirit, man. You know?
Hey, and if I may add to a personal testimony, I wanted to test that. And the reason our brothers just so hard on trusting in the Lord is because, you know, it was a while ago, and I was walking, and I walked through a dealership, but the dealership was closed, man, and I was looking at the cars as I was walking through. All right, and after I got through the dealership, and I walked through the other side, so I started walking on the sidewalk now. Cop cars pulled up, man. All right, it went from 1 cop car to in the end it was 5, and they tried to say that they tried to accuse me of trying to steal a car. All right, you know, which I wasn't trying to steal a car. I was walking through the dealership, man. It was open, but it was the dealership was open area, but it was closed, and it was after hours. And they tried to say I was stealing a car. You know, so I just kept my faith in the Lord, and he was like, well, you're going to jail today for GTA and blah blah blah. And I was like, if you run by the cameras, you know, I wasn't doing anything. You know, I was calm and I beat my adversary quickly. I was just trusting the Lord. And I was probably in the cop car for like an hour, 2 hours, and at the end of the day, I ended up getting released, man. But throughout the whole process, I was never like, oh shit, man, I'm going to, you caught me.
A nigga will make haste, try to run or some shit.
Try to run or
tripping,
yeah, but if you try to run, then boom, now you got another charge.
Yeah.
Why you running?
Why
All
you
the way through my life. Oh, no, that's another charge.
You weren't doing anything. Why did you run? Or why did you get? Why were you resisting?
That's something like conspiracy, like something. But when you acting out of an impulse like that,
yeah,
you know, and resistance,
it gives them a reason to think that you actually did something.
Right.
So they're gonna find something.
And that's why I was saying, Slucky, you know, I trusted in the Lord, and the Lord delivered me, man. And so many did the Lord deliver other brothers out of many different situations, man. You know, when you and brothers like brother Ibar say, you can talk about it all you want, but when you actually in that predicament, what is your countenance going to show? How are you going to act, man? Are you really going to trust in the Lord? And trusting in the Lord in life or death situations for a majority of the brothers, hey, you see brothers still here. Our brothers kept the faith in the Lord, have them prevail, and that increased our faith even more. Hey, keep trusting the Lord, man.
Hey, yes.
No matter how it looks, just trust in the Lord. He got you.
Right. Hey.
Put you in a situation to get you out.
Right. Hey, if I may add too, which is your part thing, because even the small things, man. Hey, you never know what YAHAWASHI gonna start working out for you on the other side, man. You know, just keeping the faith, trusting the process, and doing what you gotta do to the best of your ability, man. Shit get hard, the Lord gonna make a way, man. All right, you never know, bro.
Believe that.
You gotta believe that's right.
You believe.
That's right. Hey, and the Lord, you gonna be grateful, man. You gonna be grateful. You understand that at the end of the day, when things Lord work out for you, man. And you gotta appreciate the little.
Yeah, you remember the movie The Matrix? You had Neo, where they was telling him, you the one, and he didn't even believe it. And he came into that situation where he was fighting those agents, and then they was like, well, what's going on? And believe it was Morphy, he said he started to believe. When she started to believe, then he was. He said, you tell me I can dodge bullets? He said, I'm telling you, when you're ready, you won't have to. And that was true, because by the end of that movie, he didn't have to dodge bullets. First of all, dodge bullets and shit. And then he didn't have to dodge bullets. He was able to stop him in midair. You know, in the second one, they showed you that scene when they all was shooting at him. He was looked at that shit, and they dropped to the ground. That's the part that the Lord is going to bestow upon his men. So you may be in a situation where, say, we just gave you an analogy, you in your house and you walk out, you hear something in the living room, you walk out in the living room, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's dark as hell in the house, you know, all of a sudden, goddamn, soldiers cloak, you turn the lights on the soldiers cloak, they uncloak, they got guns on your ass, kill on the ground. And what do you do in that moment?
That's bread.
They may even start shooting at you already. The Lord may have wear a orb go around you, protection, a force field.
Real
And
shit,
then the
bro.
bullets get stuck in the force field, and then you just
They look.
yeah! Don't play your whole bunch. They all fly back at him.
But
You know?
Jamal gonna try to run and get the 9.
Jamal gonna crash out.
Really crash out.
Jamal gonna crash out, bro. I ain't gonna try to grab the damn kitchen knife. Some carnal shit Jamal gonna do, and you gonna crash out, man.
You gonna make haste.
Right.
It's gonna say the wicked fleeth for no man pursue it. These devils come up and they just be asking questions. Niggas just start running, man. You know, that just go to show you guilty. That's hey, you got a lot of Jake get put to death that way, man.
Right.
The Lord has to put an actual spirit on us to stand firm in that time, man.
Right.
When you because the body naturally fears. That's one of its defense mechanisms, man.
You gotta trust in him.
Yep.
That's you trusting in the Lord.
And that's beautiful, because when you're in the mindset of fear, the state of fear, and your spirit actually kicks in, that's what has you conscious, man. Right? When your spirit, when you're actually thinking logically, man, you're trying to.
Well, when you're in fear, your body goes to a state of fight or flight. So there has to be a third state, which is spiritual.
Your spirit, you
Yeah.
gotta conquer that. You gotta have to know. And I've said that before too. No, my body is nervous, my body's in fear, but I'm aware of that. Okay, like I understand what's going on. How can I maneuver out of this? Okay, what can I do? Just scream like how and that's what our brothers like to always say. Like we say, trust in the Lord, man, because no matter what, whatever situation you're in, man, the Lord put you in that situation. He can easily get you out. It's
Right.
like figure that's nothing for the Lord, man.
Right.
Hey,
The Lord probably just throw you in a situation randomly one day. Hey, to put it on the ear, my go fuck her, go mess with her.
yeah.
What you gonna do? All right, you keep faith in the Lord, or you can end up fucking up. Now you going to jail just because you failed the test, man.
Hey, I can attest to that too, man, because hey, it's me and this brother, man, many times we done, been in situations where that we done got, pulled over whatever bullshit, Esau felt like, and pulled us over, man. Pulled over. At one time I got pulled over for like it said the red light, the red 3 stop signs, a whole bunch of stuff, which Esau be elaborating, man. A whole book. And then, first thing, he once you leave, first thing, anything, you send up prayers, and next thing you know, he comes with a whole different spirit than when he approached, man. He said, oh, man,
Right.
do you want, let you go,
Right,
man.
right.
I know it's a long night, you know what I'm saying, hope you get home safe, I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna let you off with a warning. And it's like, yo, call him you outside, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That happened to me the other day, actually. I was driving this work, and I go to work early in the morning. Like, I got to get up at like 4:30 in the morning. I'm up, it's still nighttime, and I'm half asleep. I end up running the red light, cop right behind me the whole time, turn the lights on, pull me over. And I was like, I just think, how you doing, Sarah? Where you going to work, man? Did you my bad, bro. I just woke up, I'm just getting up, so. Okay, hold on one second. He go in his car real quick, come back, give me a warning, and he let me go. And then I was like, yeah, okay, I'm praise, then I had got back, when I had got my job, like I said, I go to work early, bro. I'm in that motherfucker 5 o'clock in the morning. It's still night outside. So I go to my job, and I went to my job, and I went to my trunk, and I just kind of sat on my trunk a little bit to get something out of my trunk, and I sat down, and the Spirit told me to look up, and I saw 2 chariots, one going that way and one going that way. So it was like they was with me. The angels was with me, and they helped me get to my job safely. And when I got there, they departed. And that was spiritual, bro. Because this shit made me like, I was like, damn, bro, like you never know. It was faithful. You never know, bro. So the angels are always watching us and protecting us, no matter where we go and what situation that we in.
Yeah, and you got angels. You got angels that's
And the cop was like,
cop was like, okay, you know, because he's like, I don't smell nothing. I'm like, no, I don't do nothing. I don't do that shit. You know, I don't smell nothing. But a cop can fucking lie and say he smells some shit, bro.
That's what that's
Yeah, you can plant something. They do that shit to niggas, bro.
Even my cop got sentenced. He went to the same prison where he was incarcerated. He caught on a body camera. He either turned the camera off and turn it back on and drop something. And then, oh, what's this? We found it. And then they say he made over like 40 arrests like that.
Right.
People had to sue.
Right. Because it's your word against their word. I saw the other day where it was a Jake who got arrested, and he had a bunch of money on him. I guess he said he was going to pay some bills. He had like, you saw that? He had like $7K on him when they going to pay some bills or whatever. I think it was like $10K. And one of the cops stole his fucking money, bro. Like $1,000 worth of money. He's like, bring some my money. He's like, no, chill, you need to calm down. The cop said, no, I didn't. He kept denying it. But then he said, man, check his card. He's in his lap right now. He's watching the niggas steal his money. So they ended up doing, the cops just happened to listen. They able to go over there and check the look in the car. And right in the motherfucker's side thing, it was the man money, man.
Receipts.
This nigga was lying all the time. I didn't know. I didn't take your money, dude. I didn't take your money. It's Edomite. This guy got a badge. But he's sitting there robbing Jake. And Jake said, man, you know, I ain't tripping about going to jail, bro. I know I'm going to jail, but I was going to, hey, niggas stole my money, bro. Like, y'all got to have a protocol for that, bro. Like, y'all need to check him. And they was like, nah, we ain't checking him, They finally checked him, and he found out he really stole their money. But if they never checked it, it would have been his word against their word, and he would, you know.
He still would have been behind. He would have been out $1,000, and that cop would have been having a devilish problem. Yeah, I got to arrest him. I got this nigga's money.
Right. And then that same cop will come and start fucking with you for your rest of your life.
That's why the scripture says, let a man hold himself diligent under the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. Because, hey, if you ain't serving the Lord truthfully and sincerity, you know, and constantly, daily, okay, guess what? Your house is going to soon be overthrown. This is going to get into a situation where you're going to require the Lord's help. And he ain't going to help you, man, because you ain't been serving him. Right. You know, so an actual spirit has to be put onto you to remain calm in these situations. Now, I've been in a few situations, brother, we had a car maybe spinning off the road. And something just hit, like a spirit. Lock in. And brother won't even remember afterward, man. Hey, but you're safe. Somehow you're safe, nothing happened.
Real.
You're like a fucking professional driver all of a sudden.
A few times. One time my car, it started fishtailing. Because it was an Edomite, bro. It was early in the morning. It was an Edomite. Damn demon. This is a while ago. I'm at an intersection, and I could have went, but I told him to go ahead. You know, you go ahead and go. And he goes, and this motherfucker like brake checking me and just fuck with me. It's like, bro, like 7 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing, bro? And then he brake checking me, and I had to step. I'm looking at my phone, looking at the video. I had to step on my brakes, and real quick, and my shit started hyping about to hit him. And this guy's looking on me, like, they like looking in the window at me, like laughing, saying, "How?" It was a demon. It was a demon on this guy. I stepped on my brakes, and my car started fishtailing. And I'm like literally in traffic, and literally it was like a fucking SUV coming right here, a white SUV. And this SUV coming right here, my car is literally turned this way into the SUV. I see everything inside the car. I'm just looking at her kids and everything in the car. I'm like, what the fuck? Cause my car was fishtailing. It started going, you know, your car fishtailing go like that. It started going like that. And at one point, I'm like, listen, there's a car coming this way, and I'm literally looking into the motherfucking car by going to the car. I ain't have no insurance or nothing. And out of nowhere, the car went. It's like this, like the spirit took over. And I like turned into a fucking NASCAR. I was like, like locked in. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? So this guy in front of me, I'm looking at, what the fuck? I'm like, this guy, he looking in the mirror, he like at the rear mirror at me. He's laughing at me. He's like, his face is like all distorted and shit, like a demon. It's a demon. So we got to the light of head, and I fucking parked my car, fucking got out, about to run, take his ass. He drove over. I said, I just had to calm down. Like, yo, this is all the Lord, man. This is all the Lord, because it was a spiritual attack. That's all it was. Yeah. You can get up in the morning. You got to that crack in your eye. You trying to get, and the Lord will have a demon jump on somebody just to fuck with you. Mm-hmm. Just to try to catch you off guard. But the Lord is with us, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your part, man. We showed you those little short testimonies, man. It's the reason why you trusting the process and trusting the Lord. Even when it comes to these times happening, man. Right.
When even worse times come. Those are bad times, but it's gonna get much worse. You gotta trust in YAHWAH, you're gonna shut the whole way, man.
Those are faith boosters. How much more will we see something on that's a little scale. How much on a bigger scale?
A bigger scale, right? And everybody catching hell, and the Lord only, allow you to escape.
Right.
Yep.
Light situation.
Right.
But his lights down. When situation like that too, where everybody lose power during hurricanes and stuff, but you still got light. You're like, oh, I ain't no power.
Right. That was an expression of truth. You know, hurricane came and everybody was eating out of cans, canned goods, and
You don't even know the power now.
yeah. Well, my house, we didn't have nobody watching movies, playing the game. They made a full course
They
meal.
got Wi-Fi.
You know, yeah, chilling. This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Hey, woe, which means destruction unto y'all that go down to America for help. All right, for the time of Jacob's trouble.
That's the first thing niggas gonna do. Like the niggas on TikTok. I mean, we been cool with you, we had no problem with you. What you looking for this nigga for? Or as soon as all hell breaks loose, what they do? They go down to FEMA to you know.
When the C-19 came out, they ran those little tents to get those gas, man.
Right.
All right, they ran the Esau first. Oh, protect us. You gotta have some type of serum. All right, now we remember, especially where Brother's mom used to stay, right there off the highway, exit 48. In Tampa, they had the line that was wrapped around the whole block.
They had a whole damn thing.
That's the hood.
That's the hood.
Right. Right. It was getting a bunch of now it's coming out and that shit was a whole fucking scam, bro.
Yeah.
People down behind that shit. There was a guy at my job who ain't been to work all week. He was like, but he was old, you know. And they said, when he found out, they said he had blood clots. So this guy, he took it for sure. He motherfucker clotting up, man. So people still dropping from that shit, man. He might come back with an amputated leg or some shit. I don't know what's going on with him.
At one point, you know, a blood clot can get big enough to stop your heart attack.
Right.
To stop the blood flow from your heart, you can just drop on the floor. So these people are ticking time bombs, man.
Right.
That's scary. Walking
So you
around.
have sudden D syndrome.
Yeah. SADS. You know,
Hey, I was, as a matter of fact, bro, I was in the fucking store the other day. I think I was getting gas. And I was in the gas station and the fucking person behind the register was telling the other person behind the register that they had a baby that just died of sudden infant death. What the fuck?
No,
What kind of shit is that?
that's more common. But the mother probably had that.
Yeah.
And that's only common in infants is if the mother is not, for one, you know, the mother nurtures and feeds the child. That's if the mother, the medicine that the mother takes or the mother's lifestyle, man.
Call it the CB19 babies.
Yeah. Those are GMO babies.
It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. In America's modern day Egypt, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many.
Hey.
Yeah, horses.
Hey, you see how where that led you, man? You got all these people who are trusting in that serpent's juice, and look, they trusted in that so heavy that they trusted the next thing after that. They came after that, and the next thing they came after that, and they call it the roosters, okay, the roosters, and that still didn't help you, man.
amplifier.
Yeah, you gotta get more and more and more. The first one's supposed to help you. You gotta go get more and more and more and more and more. And then they find out the first one, the shit wasn't even like that.
Right.
It was a 99% survival rate. People, they got you with fear.
What did they tell you? They told you it was safe and effective. You see?
Now they're coming out.
It was
They're
effective,
telling you the
all right.
opposite. They coming out now and saying the opposite of that. There's people who took more than eight of those things, man. Where are they now? And that's the thing about working at the post office that I mentioned, man. You have the day shift where it's mostly retired military people and elderly people, man. And the second shift from 6 to 2:30 p.m. Those are all elderly people, man. Every single one of them, they all they still have their mask on. And I've talked to a few that have been yabbed up. And in their eyes, man, they just look like zombies.
They look dead.
They look dead.
Yeah, they would really, they already dead. They just ain't drop, and they ain't dropped yet. There's a guy at my job like that too. He always had his mask on. And now, randomly, he started feeling pain. He was out for like a month. He came back, and I'm looking at it like he ain't the same, man. He's like you about to drop dead, like what the fuck? It's sick, bro. People too, man. And you probably been perfectly fine and healthy before, and now you all fucked up because you been trusting in the devil.
My great dad, he took it, and my girl's dad took it, and both of them were saying they had like a problem with their leg or something like that.
Yeah, some clots.
Yeah,
That's how the blood cells start.
Same thing.
Yeah, a lot of them, like for the elderly that deal with certain diseases and bring those diseases back, like cancer and shit, man.
Right.
All right, you know, I had my dude I'm cool with at school. He told me that his job, the manager that was supposed to hire me, she never came back. I know her. She disappeared, bro. And they was like,
That's how it is. Like, everyday motherfucker can just not come back, bro.
yeah. After they said the bitch disappeared, she was sick. And then I asked him a few months later. I was like, yo, what's up? The manager's supposed to hire you. I heard him smile, bro. I said, fuck, bro.
Damn.
He said that it was from a re-expiring lung cancer.
Reoccurring.
Reoccurring lung cancer.
Because you might get cancer or whatever, you might have beat it. And you take that yab, and then now that shit come back.
It just brings your immune system. So everybody, damn, bro. That's judgment from me. How about you down shot, man? It's like we said,
Hey, the elders and apostles gave Millstone touched this before, you know, and before it was getting fact checked, okay, it was conspiracy theory, okay, but now they are telling you. So what is it now? You know, ain't nobody wanted to listen to the prophets before, okay, but now they're telling you what they did to you, right? And the article was just released. They said, hey, the army just admitted that their soldiers were harmed by that shit, but they're not gonna do anything about it.
Right.
And you got these people who moving so powerfully. You had that one dude, he was a bodybuilder or something like that. He was like, oh man, something like that. Yeah, he was like, hey, he was like, man, oh, this is all conspiracy theories. All right, well, let me take it and see if something happened. Everybody was like, oh, okay. Yeah. He fought around and took it,
All the time.
and then died.
damn.
But then he brought the elders and apostles great millstone. They told you not to take it. We told you not to take it as well. But you had cancer that told people to take it. You had a congregation to take it, man. People was dropping dead in your congregations, man, left and right. Because what? You gave them ill advice. You know, that wasn't advice from YAHAWASHI, that was advice from a man of this world.
Hey, you see brothers who haven't taken it. Hey, brothers might come out with a little common cold or whatever, but brothers still standing. You know,
Hey,
No yabs, no tests.
Never. I was gonna say never.
None of that. They ain't even pushing on my nose, none of that. I'm doing just fine.
Hey, Esau he promoted and pushed that fear tactic and
And
called
that's all through the grace of YAHAWASHI shop too, by the way, man. It was the Lord that kept us from that. It's the Lord to keep us healthy and keep us safe.
and they promoted that and pushed that, and that fear tactic led to a massive anxiety attack to these people's minds.
Right.
You know, which were anything as a common cold was considered that illness, man.
And it showed who served YAHAWASHI and who don't. Because if you didn't consider YAHAWASHI in that moment, a lot of people didn't think about YAHAWASHI. They didn't think about the Most High God or what his son, what God would think.
Well, that's what
They just ran and said whatever, did whatever found you said.
right. I mean, that's what we going to the scripture. You know, they didn't. You got people that trusted in this system. You know, they trusted in this system, then trusting in YAHAWASHI, man.
Trusting in oppression.
Yeah,
He's your oppressor. Why would you trust in your oppressors?
right.
You think they want any good for you?
Nope.
Hell no, bro.
If they do
They
good-
oppressing you, they got you out, they had you out in slavery. They ain't gonna give you nothing that's gonna be good for you. They think it's bad for you. Because Esau now, he know the Lord coming back and he said these things gonna be found in my hand. Gonna get caught red-handed with Jake in your hand, so they trying to get rid of Jake. Yeah, whatever.
It says the same government that invaded you, kidnapped you, raped you, tortured you, enslaved you, miseducated you, starved you, lynched you, infected you, Jim Crowed you, drafted you, redlined you.
Syphilis, they said infected you. People like that syphilis back.
Tuskegee spirit.
Tuskegee spirit, right?
It says redlined you, imprisoned you.
Red lines you, kept you out of getting houses, imprisoned you. You can't get a house unless it's a prison house. Go ahead.
The same government cares about your health.
Right. Now they care about your well-being. You'll be a damn fool. Okay? You'll be a damn fool. And a lot of you niggas are damn fools. So whatever you fell for, you fell for the okie doke. Now you out here fucked up, looking crazy.
You say, hey, we love the black community. We love you
We gotta
guys.
give it to you guys first.
We gotta make sure we put you guys on our
Take
top.
care of our black brothers and sisters.
They be emphasizing on that black.
We gotta make sure we take care of our black
Black.
brothers and sisters. Yeah, man, what the fuck? Hey, that's it right now. You know about yourself, right? But if you call me black, I don't trust you, my nigga.
Brother. You gotta take care of the brother.
Like how Trump said, black jobs.
Black jobs,
You know,
right?
so they refer to you niggas as black. Or the like,
They really
you know,
wouldn't say
negative,
nigger.
you know, disgusting. It's a new word for nigger, man.
Yeah.
All right, and you, Jake, are so
It's a
ignorant.
byword.
Exactly, you guys are so ignorant because y'all actual niggas, man. Y'all ignorant, man.
Well,
Shit,
well,
y'all-
niggas have got comfortable with being black. That's all it is.
Niggas
It's
got
color being a color.
black. Niggas got been comfortable with being called a nigga too, man. You know, niggas call niggas niggas. You know? Hey, so hey, you know, the mindset of it is completely gone, man.
Right. We bring this back though. It says Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help,
Right.
and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because they are strong.
Right.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Right. And you have it where Jake trusting this military might. Hey, you got Jake that's getting, you know, going into the military, thinking that they're gonna build a whole career out of it, go over there, get to these wars, lose their lives, man. You got Jake that's trusting in the oppression and the whole nine, man. When the shooter says, whoa, unto them, man. All right, really speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, man. To hell with everybody else. We speaking to you, Jake, man. You hard-headed, stiff-neck, man. You trust in your oppressor, thinking that they're gonna do right by you. But you say you never trust our enemy. So
Grab that. Somebody grab that real quick. What you got in there? What you got?
No, real quick, Slocky. I just seen a post. You know, I did a video on it earlier in the week. It was two old couples, and they were adopting black children.
Oh, yeah.
And they were living under slave conditions.
I gotta go into that.
Yeah, that shit was fucking sick, bro. They just found out about it, and they see everything they was doing.
You get to stay in your captivity.
Yeah, you have to stay in your captivity. You know, because they had a younger child that was supposed to be a house slave and shit that was providing in the house and shit. Then they had the other ones in the cabin doing laborers work, man. That's children.
They adopted them just to enslave them.
Yeah.
So to this fucking day, bro, in America, you still got slaves. In case you ain't know. Look at the movie Antebellum, man. They still do that shit. You go down the wrong street in the South on the late night, you end up finding some slavery again.
Hey, they still got sundown street, man.
Yeah, it was a FedEx worker. She was saying how their job told her she can't go down certain streets and go in certain cities, man. This shit is real, bro. You niggas got blinded by some damn,
Damn.
not even reparations. What you niggas get blinded by, man? Afraid out. You got blinded by words, really, because you really ain't gonna get no freedom.
they got blinded by
You ain't got no rights either.
they got blinded by the saying of rights and freedom.
Government assistance.
That was
It
another.
says,
No, they really got blinded by the Lord, man. Because the Lord really put this in their mind. You know, when you think about it, because the Lord says, I have the devil have put an image in your mind where you can't come to this truth, man.
Right.
Lord, I put in your mind, you know, these devils have made you go through all this type of slavery, break you, until you start looking at them as actual masters, man. You don't believe that you're a slavery, man. It's called Stockholm syndrome, man. All right, and that's really the Lord, man. All right, you niggas are blind because the Lord blinded you niggas, and you must be destroyed. You know?
It says, yet he also is wise. Look, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High. And
Egyptians, but they are men.
right, which is your oppressor.
Yep.
These Americans are the modern day Egyptians,
Yep.
Babylonians.
And the scriptures say, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, flesh that trusteth in flesh, making flesh his arm. Because what? These men fail. They run out of breath, they get tired. The Lord saying he never gets faint, he never gets tired. He never has to rest, sleep, or eat. Men do, man. Okay? And men are they can fail to emotions. You know, the Lord is the same, man. Okay, and he moves instantly. You had an instance last night where I got like a rain camera and it shows the community, what's going on in the community. Everybody that's got a rain camera in the area. And the fucking everybody's reporting a blackout. Everybody reporting a blackout. I didn't have a blackout in my house. Everybody reporting a blackout. Somebody said someone tried to forcefully enter their house while their lights was off, man.
Right.
What you gonna do when that's how you gonna call the cops?
And that's
They gonna
what?
take 10 minutes to get there.
How long was that blackout?
That blackout lasted like 2 hours, 3 hours.
So then you first hour, motherfuckers come breaking your house and shit. Like, come on, bro. This shit finna get real, bro. That's why you gonna need your whole YAHAWASHI with you, man. Cause when that was 2-3 hour blackout, motherfuckers come breaking your house, man.
Right.
So imagine when America's all of America's facing a blackout. It's over, bro.
You gotta eat it right. Everybody ain't gonna be able to call the cops.
Hey, the rich ones are
And
gonna.
it ain't gonna be no news, no app to tell somebody to break my house. Nah, then they said try setting off a car alarm to scare them away. What the fuck?
What? Brothers, remember that where there was a Jake family, but they were in a rich neighborhood where all the Edomites were basically like, they were like killers, I believe. Basically,
Bill.
I think
Show Bill.
it was basically where, you know, it was kind of like Jacob's Trouble type of scenery in the rich neighborhood. That basically that scene of rich neighborhoods, man, those were the first houses that got ravaged into, man. Those houses were the first that were pillaged, man. People were going, hey, where's the closest rich neighborhoods in our city? Let's go there. They got the cars, they got the money, they got the substance. I don't remember. It was an old movie where people they had red jumpsuits on. I think it was like the family that wore red jumpsuits.
Come on, us.
It might have been us, maybe the first
It
one.
don't matter what it was.
I don't remember what it was, but basically it was in that the scenery of Jacob's Trouble. All right, and people went pillaging people, man. Like you said, within the first hour, man. Hey, people go like these government officials. All right, all these people of notoriety and power, man. They're about to come down with it, man.
They gonna be
I had
coming.
a dream of that, bro. I had a dream that we got EMP, bro. And then right when we got EMP, all you heard was glass break and fire just pop out of nowhere. It's like motherfuckers was just waiting to get EMP. All the lights got shut off. It was just killing.
Lights come out. Hey, the freeze gonna come out, man.
People that lose, they lose. So you thought these people are here to they waiting for something to happen. They waiting for, you know, then you got these peppers, they're all waiting for something to happen. But when it happens, that's when people gonna really start showing true colors. Well, you see? You're gonna be high with your family in the tub, you're gonna hear damn window break. Fuck.
And when the lights go out, everything is very quiet. So you can hear a fucking a needle drop, man.
Right.
You know, that's gonna be scary when you got people, you can hear people all the way down the street screaming for their lives. Their house getting broken into.
You gonna have your neighbor get dragged out of their house.
That's when you sense
Who's they gonna be? People gonna get dragged out of their house. You got women gonna be getting ravished. Men that's gonna be getting, you know, shot. You name it, bro. It's gonna be like that out there, bro. That's why the Lord has been preparing us this whole time, having us doing this work right here. This is all that's gonna matter in that day, man. Nothing else gonna matter in that day, but what we doing for YAHAWASHI right now in our faith. See, and then we endure to the end.
I got that Ecclesiastes.
Let me read it, finish this up. It says, verse 3, now the Egyptians are men, and not the Most High, and their horse is flesh, and not spirit. For Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that hopeth shall fall down, and they all shall fail together.
Hey, so you hoping in this devil, okay, and this devil helping you. Both of y'all gonna fail, man. The Lord stretched forth his hand, okay. It ain't gonna come to succession, but the Lord always succeeds his missions.
It's inevitable.
Yep.
It's inevitable, man. You're gonna fail. So you people that do that, man, hey, really, you know, like I said, the niggas on TikTok. Oh, we help us and no black Putin, Trump, man. You through. You're supposed to call him finding YAHAWASHI, man. That makes you more pissed. You seek not Putin, you know, and trust not in the Holy One of Israel, man.
The Lord will prove the point to you. And you love to do it to the crowd, man. You know? And hey, scripture say the simple pass on and are punished. Because you want to be simple, you trust in the simple things of the earth. You trust in these devils. Okay, guess what? You'll get punished for it. And we've already seen a great big example of that, man. People still dropping to this day from that shit.
Right.
You know?
This is Isaiah 30, verse 1. This is originally what I thought I was reading, but it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me.
They take counsel but not of the Lord. They call it the Nurse FEMA Center. Okay, they call it, hey, when something happens,
Niggas was waiting for Fauci to get on TV.
right. When something happens, the first thing they go to is Esau, Edom. What can we do? What can we do about this? You know, call the police. Call where's that?
And now Fauci getting death threats and shit. Okay. So you can't trust in no man. You gotta trust in YAHAWASHI, man. You don't trust in no man. You trust in YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI.
Fauci was a few years ago was gone go. He said, "Hey, take it, safe and effective. You're gonna be all right." Now I ain't telling you the bullshit. You know,
Fucked up, man.
you don't hear too much from these guys anymore, man.
The threats got to be. The threats.
It says, but not of me, and that covereth a covering, but not of my spirit.
So they cover themselves with a covering, but not with the Lord's Spirit, man.
That say that they may add sin to sin.
So that they may have sin to sin, man. Okay, because they know if they want to be protected by the Lord, they got to cover certain guidelines. They got to follow certain rules and live a certain way.
And you report no more.
Yep. Damn. And the niggas don't want to stop that, man.
I was watching the thing. I was down, sick ass secret, man. I was like, man, they don't damn. You know?
And that's why they don't want to come to YAHWAH, you know. That's why they'd rather go to Esau. Depending on Esau, because Esau will let you be a nigga.
There's no bacon across the street.
Esau will let you, you know, he ain't got on a bunch of abomination, man. When it comes to YAHWAH, you can't do that. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
They don't even sit up in prayer.
Right.
They don't even say, Lord, what can we do?
What should we do? Lord, what should we do?
And then they post on Facebook or their social media, pray for me.
Right.
You know? But they ain't pray. You ain't pray, nigga. You want somebody else to pray for you? They praying to different gods and shit. Now it's getting worse for you.
Dang.
It says, right. It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Strengthen themselves in the strength of who? America, man. Because America's modern day Egypt. You know, the shadow of Egypt is America. You know, they came after Egypt. You know, and this is what we were brought to from slavery, the house of bondage, man. So they want to strengthen themselves in America's products, man, with America's forces. And guess what? You're gonna find yourself surely fucking forsaken, man. The Lord said, trust in Him, and you will never be forsaken.
Yeah.
But hey, this devil's forsaken you countless of times.
Yeah.
Like the covenant breaker. He tell you gonna do this for you. Guess what? He turn around and stab you in the back. His words were smoother than oil, but yet with a drawn swords.
Right. How many times does the devil have to keep doing this? You know, see dead, see someone left over life is dead.
Nigga ain't gonna get it.
Right. That's the point. They shall know that after death by pain. Yeah, how long you simple ones love and simplicity, man? You know, so Jake is in a dog mindset. You know, as long as they got down, everybody good, they good. They don't give a hell. They don't give a damn what's going on, man.
Right. This nigga got you know, food.
Yeah, some food,
Big booty
weed,
bitch, some weed, some entertainment.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they give a damn about. Why you got your pressure, prepare and slaughter, man.
Yeah, that's what all that got to do with Henry Cavell says. As long as you got as long as man got his regular sex, food, and entertainment, he forgets all his ambitions. So all the things that he worked for, he did everything to his own goals.
And he could get his impression. Get this oppression. It says, verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
And these people are ashamed and confused now. Now that they're telling you the things that they told you were safe for you is now harmful, deadly. It's killed many. You had these other countries. I believe it was I think it was Japan. They came out and said they admitted and they apologized to their citizens, and they said the YAP has killed millions of our people. So where are the numbers at over here in America? Now we ain't seeing these numbers. These niggas fabricating the numbers. Okay, they say, okay, a few people may have had adverse effects. No, man, that was a fucking biological weapon, and they're now admitting it. They're taking these things to court, man. Talking about this may have been a biological weapon. You got these other countries, they saying, hey, America gave this to us for our people, and millions of our people died. You think they're not mad? You think they ain't gonna rise up at the opportunity, the first opportunity they get to kick America in the ass, man?
Oh, yeah. It says, they were all ashamed of a people. Verse 5, they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be an help nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach.
These people are your reproach, man. They're ashamed to you. Because guess what? This is your superhero. Everybody looking for Superman. The white guy with the red, white, and blue outfit on, man, and the cape.
No, just the white guy.
Right.
It just got to be a white guy, man. As long as it's a white guy. Everything we say out here, if a white man was saying it, hey, niggas would be lined up, man. Niggas would be standing front and center. Okay? It says, verse 9, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahawah, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
So they want to be pacified. You got to drink.
Yeah, because like I said, they want to be pacified, man. They want to be hearing good things and not things that's to come, man. That's in the scriptures, man. The Lord give you fair warning, like Jeremiah 30:7, man, which will tell you, verse 4, where it is going to be a time of what? Of a fear, man. Okay, not a peace, but a trembling, man. So you have a they want to create the opposite of those things, man. Well, this is not for something for smooth sailing to you, man. This is something to tell you the truth, and it's hard and it's harsh, man. All right, and that's exactly what the church do the complete opposite, man.
Right.
That's why these people go to these churches and sit there and still be as they be as wicked as they come in and come out even wickeder, man.
Like the point I touched up on earlier, the Issachar church, Mexican church, was selling plots in heaven for $100, man. That right there in itself is a scam. You know, showing you that these people they going to this church, they believe in their pastor so much. If I give you this $100, you gonna give me a space in heaven?
They said the Lord told them to do it.
The Lord told me to do it.
They don't know the Lord.
Well, that's the whole
The Lord ain't in them churches, so they don't know the Lord, man.
Right.
I did about a video about that, about a pastor who nigga said he was ascended up into heaven and leaving this congregation behind. This nigga had a rope wrapped around him and was going up into the ceiling, to the attic. He had the panel moved, nigga went into the attic. The nigga, oh my God, you niggas are fucking simple, bro. The Lord ain't dealing with niggas like that, bro. The Lord wants to leave niggas, that's why niggas gonna melt, bro. Or shall leave you there and melt you.
Yeah.
Hell of a drug.
Yeah, you got niggas that's fighting for Christianity to this day. What the fuck you fighting for Christianity? You learn Christianity is slavery. You learn Christianity is slavery. If you still hold on, you got Stockholm syndrome, still hold on to plantation Christianity, Lord gonna vaporize your ass, man. You got niggas who think that they come up against us because we teach the truth. They think they teach Christianity, that's the truth. Lord gonna vaporize your ass, nigga.
They go home with feeling like, oh, yeah, I just talked down on some niggas today, told them something.
Like they accomplished something.
Oh, yeah, that's
All you telling us the same shit we was told since we was fucking,
Yeah.
we was born. Plantation Christianity bullshit we was told when we was a baby. You tell us the same shit now, and a full grown man, and you think you can listen to you? No, you full of shit, man. So it just means it ain't for you.
Hey, so what it is a so-called religion to worship the so-called white man.
Right. White supremacy.
Hey,
Forward white supremacy.
Hey, when I was growing up, man, and I grew up in that shit, I looked at it, man, and I just could not, I could never get right with
Couldn't
this
get
shit,
jiggy with
man.
it.
I'm just like, what the fuck is I, hey, cause,
I used to hide from church, bro.
yeah,
It was too buttery. It was too cheesy. It wasn't
They used to tell
realistic.
you that you was gonna go to hell for not liking it.
I ain't never believed none of that shit, man. Straight up.
Well, you know what it was? The spirit is, that's why you brothers out here now, because the spirit was something with you, let me know. The Lord ain't in them churches, man. So we be going to church, we live in motherfuckers, grandma falling over the floor. They got the music blasting. That shit is a spell. That music was so fucking loud, bro. I don't know how you hear it. It was like 2 clicks. It was like 2 clicks from your eardrum was bursting, and you hear the motherfucker. It's a spell on niggas, bro. And then at least 80% of the service was just that loud ass music blasting, man.
Hey, I remember when it was time. Hey, I remember the
I
time.
remember I would be waiting for the pastor to say some shit. I'm trying to get past this fucking loud ass banging, turn that shit off, and he'll pastor get ready to say some shit. Okay, I'm about to get something in the spirit. He gonna say some stupid ass shit. Oh yeah, and then done. It's like 5 minutes. Done, yeah, yeah. What the fuck is saying that, man?
Hey, concert. It was a show.
Hey, hey, I remember it was a time where they was calling people up to, pray or whatever. And I remember I came up there and I seen people, he just do this and the mother was, fall out. So when I got out there, and he would acting like he was doing something, I'm like, man, let me see this shit real. What's with it, man? He did it. He was like this. I'm sitting there like this.
Everybody can't pick breakfast. They trying to push you back.
Yeah. At this point, you just push my head back, man. What you doing? He like, oh yeah. Oh, I was coming like he couldn't get it.
Because they all in on that shit, man.
Right. People was just faking, man. It was just faking. You know what I'm saying? And that pissed them off, man.
Yeah. That pissed them off too. I was at my grandma's church. It was how you doing? Not bad. It was a service where they was like, praying for the kids to go back to school. And I guess like they had all the kids lined up. And it was my turn to go up, and I'm just passing like, skip me, bro. Hey, why you just skip me? But that's how you know the Lord was already dealing with you, man. And he looked at me crazy, give me this crazy look, and he skipped me. And I was like, you know? But that right there is going to show you that, hey, man, the Lord was already with his men. Sorry? We'll be teaching the Bible. So we young brothers that believe in the Bible, and the Bible is about the Hebrew Israelites, which are the so-called Negro Hispanic Benedict. So we come out here and we document us, going to the people to give us the true breakdown of what the Bible is talking about.
That's on the, can I take a picture of it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, this is what I'm doing.
What's that right there?
I go to the river of Tampa Bay.
Okay, we heard about it. Can I get one of those if you don't mind? I heard about the river. Now, did they tell you that the Lord, according to the Bible, was a so-called black man?
What?
Did they tell you that the Lord, according to the Bible, was a so-called black man?
I've heard that. Yeah.
You heard that, right? But did they tell you that at that church?
Here?
Yeah. They
I
didn't say that.
haven't been there like about a year. So,
Right. So you've been here for about 30 seconds. We're gonna tell you right now. How about that? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Okay. Well, somebody grab a real quick. Go to Revelation. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spoke or spake with me, and being turned.
Now this is John the Revelator. The Lord is about to appear unto him in a vision. He's about to see. He's about to describe it to the best of his ability.
Let me write this down.
Go ahead. Yep.
I saw 7 golden
That's good.
candlesticks, and in the midst of the
And
7.
this is the KJV Bible book, by the way. So this is
Which one is
KJV
it?
Bible.
Revelation 1, verse 12.
See, these church churches, they hardly ever go into Revelation. There's a lot of prophecy they don't really
1
understand.
verse 12.
Right. But these last days, the Lord is wanting giving us this true doctrine to come back to him in truth and in sincerity. Because you see, well, if we was going into it, you got Russia, China, Iran, Saudi Arabia, they all get ready to bomb America. Korea.
Yeah, but get ready to what?
They all get ready to bomb America. To send nukes. They all got nukes. And they get ready to send those nukes over here to blow America up. That's Bible prophecy, which in the Bible talks about the lake of fire. The real lake of fire is going to be America engulfed in thermonuclear flame.
Okay. Where is that in the Bible?
We're going to show you that. I'll finish it real quick.
This is verse 13, back in Revelation chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
Which is the menorah. All right. Who got it on?
Right here. Actually, you can use that.
Oh yeah, right here. Right, I got it right here. So this is the menorah. You've seen this before, right? With the candlesticks, right? So we say in the midst of this is the scripture. Read that part again.
verse 13, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
The Son of Man, which is the Lord. His true name is YAHAWASHI. All right. His true name is YAHAWASHI. That's his name according to the Hebrew. All right. And it said, one like unto the Son of Man. The 7 candlesticks is the menorah. Now the Jewish, they have 9 candlesticks. Did you notice that? They have 9, but the Bible says 7.
I've read that in the Bible.
Go ahead.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
He had a garment down to the foot. So this is the depiction of the Lord, according to the Bible. He had a garment down to the foot. Like we got garments down to our foot. This is a garment, and it's down to the foot. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and girt about the pass with a golden girdle.
And girded about the pass with a golden girdle. He on the golden belt. Go ahead.
His head and his hairs.
His head and his hairs, meaning the hair on his head and his hairs. Go ahead.
Were white like wool.
Were white like wool. Now it was white, but the texture was woolly. What people on the face of the earth have woolly hair? That's right. That's right. Right. Go ahead.
It says, as white as snow.
As white as snow. Go ahead.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was a flame of fire. Go ahead.
And his feet,
because you had John the Baptist or John the Revelator, he was kneeling down.
Like grass, right?
Yeah. So he's seeing his feet now. If I see your feet, it's gonna be the color of the rest of your body, right? So because he's saying he's seeing his skin. Go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine grass, as if they burn in a furnace.
As if they burn in a furnace. So grass is a derivative of brown. If you chuck it into a fire, it comes out dark. So the Lord was a so-called dark-skinned man. All right, according to the Bible. Go
And
ahead.
they didn't tell you that in that church because he's a dark-skinned man. They not dark-skinned.
Okay, so what you're saying is that we've been taught wrong.
Right. A whole lot. And we young brothers, we had to come to that understanding. We was taught. We weren't taught according to the Bible. We was taught according to people's to the theology school, and really this, to the so-called white man. Because when we learn Christianity in slavery. All right, and the white man didn't give us nothing to get us out of slavery. So now we come into the true knowledge when we actually open the Bible. It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
You see?
That's what everybody
It's in the Bible now. So because before we couldn't read, you know. And now we know how to read. So now you know how to read. You actually read the Bible and you come to the true understanding of the Lord, because it's important for all of our salvation.
Okay. Well, actually, back to what I was doing is I go to the river and we were taking surveys.
Okay.
Okay. So
What kind of surveys?
What is Christianity?
Well, we believe in the Bible. We're not necessarily Christians, but we follow the Bible to the best of our ability. See what I'm saying? Because Christians don't believe in the Messiah the way the Bible says he is. See?
But it's in the Bible though.
Right, exactly. That's what you may think. But everybody, minus the horn, this in everybody's church. This in grandma's house, this all over the place. And this is what Christianity promotes. You see what I'm saying? But what the Bible said.
Yeah.
You see? So that's where there's a disconnect. And us being young brothers, we said, some man, wait a minute, hold up.
But it's only one living God.
That's right. But so you gotta worship the true living God. But if you worshiping this guy, he's not even in the Bible, are you worshiping the true living God? Well, somebody grab what is that, Daniel chapter 7? So Daniel 10 and 5. Go ahead.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man was clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
Uh-huh.
His body was also like a beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
Arms and feet like in color to polished brass. Go ahead.
And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude.
Is that
Daniel.
That's Daniel 10 and what?
5 and 6.
Okay.
Verse 7.
Go to verse 7. What does that say?
And I, Daniel, alone saw the vision, for the men that were with me saw not the vision.
Alright, that's it. It was supposed to say the Ancient of Days. The Ancient of Days is it? Because see, you remember when the Lord was talking to Philip, and Philip told the Lord, show us the Father. And he said, have you not seen the Father, Philip? Because the Lord looks just like the Father. See? So in order to get to the Father, though, you got to go through the Lord. So if they ain't giving you the right Lord, then you ain't getting to the Lord.
He intercedes for us.
Right.
Exactly.
But you got to come in and truth and sincerity. Somebody grab that. You grab that in the true worshipers.
Anyway, this is where I go. You heard of the river thing.
Right. So what are they asking? Are they asking you to get us to go there?
No. Actually, what we do is we go out and move and go. Same thing, you got it.
Okay. But you winning souls, are you winning souls into the truth, or are you winning souls into the river?
To the truth.
Well, as the river teaching the truth.
Yeah.
They tell you that the Lord was so
I think you should come.
I'm definitely not coming.
All of y'all should come.
We would never be able to go to work. And they're not teaching about the Bible.
That's a business.
And there's no offense to you, but you see, what the scripture says, go into the highways and hedges. So we out here in the highway, in the elements, They in some building.
No, I really come out.
I understand, but they in the building teaching.
See, what we do right here is I got a survey. What we do is we just take the survey, and right here, what we do is we ask, this is the sinner's prayer, And once you pray the sinner's prayer, you can say yes or no, whether you accept Christ as the Lord and Savior.
But the Lord's name ain't Jesus. The letter J is the oldest letter in the alphabet. So what did they call him 2,000 years ago? The newest lot. So what did they call him 2,000 years ago?
I don't know. I was talking to somebody yesterday and they were saying Yahweh or something.
Okay. So they getting close, but the Most High's name is Yahawah. Which means he is, he exists. His son's name is YAHAWASHI, which means he delivers.
But this is what I don't get. Why?
Why does it matter?
No, I'm saying it's only one living God. So why is everybody one? You got this denomination, you got this denomination, you got this denomination. But it's only one true living God.
Right. And that's because you got everybody trying to remix the truth. They trying to remix the weights. Because see, somebody can lead you to say you trying to get the God, right? Somebody can come in there and mislead you.
The only
To
way
a
you can
false
get
God.
through is through the Son, and you got to accept
Right.
Him as your Lord and Savior,
Right.
and you got to believe.
Right. But also, Scripture says faith without works is dead. Now they got you out here working. I see they got you out here in the weather. They got you passing
No,
those things.
actually I don't mind because it's a joy because heaven rejoices when you win one
Right.
person.
Right. Now that's
just
true.
one
And
person.
angels will rejoice.
Yeah.
But you got to bring them into the truth.
Right, gospel.
The right gospel. So there's many different gospels, but you got to come into the right gospel, the true gospel. I mean, let's say this real quick. Go ahead and bring it out real quick, brother. True worshipers.
Okay.
Read this up
Which
to the
one is
last
that?
page.
John 4 and 23.
John 14.
John 4 and 23.
Go ahead.
But the hour cometh, and now is,
The time has come. We in that time right now.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
right.
when the true worshipers,
When the what?
true worshipers,
When the what?
true worshipers
When the true worshipers. Go ahead.
shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
We shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. But you got people that say they worship God, right? But are they worshiping the Father in spirit and in truth?
That's the only way you can.
That's the only way.
That's the only way you're going to see Him.
Exactly. So if that church is saying that the Lord is a so-called white man, that's not in truth.
No, because we have the congregation as a mixture of everybody.
Right, but they bringing you to a white Jesus.
I haven't seen it. It's just basically they have big words and stuff like that.
But they don't got a picture of a white Jesus.
They don't have the picture, no.
Okay, but do they have a cross?
No, I'm trying to say. Yeah, actually they do.
They got a cross.
When they preach. When they preach.
Well, that cross
Yeah.
is an idol. The scripture's talking about they shall reverence wood and stone. The wood is the cross. The stone is the cobblestone. Christianity and Islam. Those are false religions that were given to us by our oppressors.
That's what they were talking about Islam. I keep telling you that's what I don't get. One God, one true and living God.
Right.
But I don't know how many denominations. You understand?
Right. Go ahead and bring it out real quick.
This is the book of
Hold on,
Deuteronomy,
brother.
chapter 28, verse 36.
Uh-huh.
The Lord Yahawashi shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt see over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods.
There shall you serve. We got brought into this nation when we was in slavery, right? And there we shall serve other gods. Go ahead.
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. So you got people. Black people worship two religions, either Christianity or Islam. Christianity is the cross. They wear the rosary, the wooden cross. The stone is the cobblestone. They pencil on that cobblestone. You had
Oh, you talking about the cross?
Yeah, the cross, but also the cobblestone. You had these people that went and did a pilgrimage to the cobblestone, and over 2,000 of them died from heat strokes.
That's over there.
Yeah,
where they
over
go
there, yeah.
In Mecca or whatever they call it.
2,000 people died from heat strokes. So that means the Lord ain't with them. If the Lord was with them, he was proud.
No, they wouldn't have died.
You're right.
For real.
Yeah.
Not if you got God.
Right. And not that you're going to go praise God, right? But the true God of the Bible killed them because they was praising a false God.
No, they wouldn't.
you got people-
They wouldn't have died. Because he would have brought them through.
Exactly.
That's for sure right there. I know that.
So some ain't adding up. But go ahead. Was it on that? Yeah, go ahead. Bring that back.
God do miracles.
That's right.
Right now,
Right. He
today.
ain't gonna let you die of heat stroke on the way to
That
service.
was the devil right
That's
there.
right. That's right. That's right. So that's why we say, you know,
That was nothing but the devil right there.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him.
The Father seeketh us to worship him in spirit and in truth. There is no back and forth. Ain't no this way, that way. It's one way.
Yeah, you're right. It's
Go
only
ahead.
one way.
That's right. Go ahead.
God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
In spirit and in truth. Now, you got these established Christian churches. They're not bringing you to God. Because
No, the way our preacher preached it, the same thing he just said, and he preached it just like that. You have to worship him in spirit and in truth. Otherwise, you're not going to get to heaven.
So, let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this then. What's your nationality?
No, right here. He's from, you got to.
Oh, that's a white man. This your pastor?
No, you got to read it.
No, it's your pastor.
No, guess what? Guess where he's from?
Where you from?
You're not going to believe it.
Where you from?
Africa.
You? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
was over there touching on them kids.
That's where he's from.
It's the pastor.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's the pastor and his wife.
That was just the best.
Yeah, she's from Africa too.
From Africa, huh?
They came over here. You can read the whole story. Go online. He's online. Go online and you can read the whole story how they got over here. They give revival. That's how they got over here. And they from Africa.
So, my question is though, like, whenever you have this church, right? When you establish a church like that, and you know, which I heard about this church. They got multiple churches like this,
No,
right?
actually, they do revival.
Revival, okay.
Africa. They go all around the world. That's how they got to America.
Okay. So that's how they got to America. Okay, I understand. So what happened was they went to Africa.
No, they were born. They are African.
Okay.
Both of them. We don't have this one.
All right. So what's your nationality?
I'm American.
You American? So where is American in the Bible?
Afro-American, whatever you call it.
Right, whatever they call it. Right?
That's me.
The Bible is for the Hebrew Israelites. And as you come into this knowledge and understanding, you're gonna find out they're supposed to have taught you the truth about who you are. See what I'm saying?
I'm not here.
Okay. So right here on this chart right here, hold this sign up. The Bible is about the 12 tribes of Israel.
Okay.
And you got Negroes here in America, which are the tribe of Judah. Those are the real
You
Jews.
gotta look. Hold on, let me show you here. Let me show you. This is, let me show you. This is a bill. He don't preach that. Here we go right here. Here we go right here. River Church. And all you have to do is go online and everything. He do a lot of tremendous stuff for the community. Actually people all over everywhere.
Shalom, yeah.
And you gotta go on here, you gotta read everything.
Call me, brother. All right, I got
See, you've heard of him, right?
I heard them, yeah, I heard them.
you. Shalom,
That's
yeah.
what
That's
happened.
All right, brother. Go.
1438.
All right.
He took a stand.
Stand for what?
A stand for, you remember they had COVID? They weren't them
Church. You ain't do it? Okay. All right.
I said to his wife, so you gotta go and read everything from the beginning, how he got here and everything, and then you'll understand. He preached the truth.
Okay.
Straight up, people saying what he was just saying in spirit and truth, that was like last week.
Okay.
So you go when you get a chance, and they do a lot of, actually, Monday, I think they leave today, they're going to, where they gonna have the Olympics at? But anyway, they're going over there.
I got
They're going over there from the first. It's on here. They're going over there from the
Okay.
first to
The water. Love, brother.
July.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, they get ready to have revival over there now.
All right.
Go read it. For real.
Well, we read this right, read the Bible.
For real. Read about him and you'll see.
We'll appreciate you.
Okay, well, I appreciate you guys too. Well, read about it and you'll see he's not doing no false prophet thing.
All right. I'm gonna check him out. But look,
For real, check him
let me
out.
ask you this though. Why him
He is
got?
from Africa.
But why him got no beard on his face?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
The Bible says you supposed to have beard on your face.
I don't know.
He following the Bible though, right?
Yeah.
Real quick, somebody got it real quick.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to see these signs. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got it real quick. Because I hear what you say. I know, and I know that I can't even convince you to go to that church.
Guys, what all that did you guys?
That's what I'm with it. The Bible says you supposed to have beard on your
This
face.
is Leviticus chapter 19, verse
This is the
27.
law. The law still stands. All right, this is the law is the first Bible to Bible. This law still
But
stands.
anyway, he
I see, but is he following the Bible for it?
check it out. Right here.
Okay, kingdom, but
Check it out,
who was the
check it
kingdom
out,
photo?
check it out.
Who was the kingdom photo?
What he does is he builds what he does. This ministry, he builds, like you guys, if you want to go to Bible college, and we try to know. And then, actually, and he don't hold nobody back, and he sends them out.
Oh, really?
All over the world.
Why they teach you in the Bible college?
Yeah, of course. Of course, you have to teach them. Okay, well,
Let me show you
it's
this
okay that we can agree to disagree.
That's right.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. But I want to show you something real quick because this man, he ain't following the Bible.
Look, no. Look him up.
I'm gonna look him up.
For real.
But from this picture right here, I can point out 5 ways he ain't following the Bible.
Now, you just told me you say you're supposed to have a beard.
Bring it out real quick.
Just say it now.
Real quick. Just something simple.
Leviticus 19, verse 27 says, Ye shall not round the corners of your head.
So you're not supposed to make yourself bald. Go ahead.
It says, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
You're not supposed to shave your beard off. See? But we can't be bald head and we can't come out here with no beard on our face. He shaves his beard every morning. So he's disobeying that law, that command right there. He's disobeying that part of the Bible. So I'm just more about the disobey. Now we ain't perfect.
Oh, no,
We ain't perfect. Hey, listen, we ain't perfect. We still fall short, you know, but at the same time,
We all fall short.
we all fall short. But something as simple as not shaving your beard.
That's between him and God.
Right, but he's supposed to be leading you to God.
That's between him and God.
But he's supposed to be leading you to God. He's supposed to be leading you to God. So if he leads you to God and he got a problem, God got a problem with not having dinner with faith, what does God have a problem with you about? Follow this guy. You got false
Follow
prophets out
him?
there.
I'm kind of like locked in a little bit. I'm locked in now.
I know you locked in. I know
I'm
you
kind of
locked
like
in.
locked in now.
Yeah, I know. They got you out here doing their
No,
business.
I don't mind going with his soul.
I know,
Because
but are you winning
that's
souls,
going into
though?
that's going into my account and never.
I understand that, but all you want to do,
Yeah.
you gotta really teach. You gotta come to the church.
Yeah.
You know?
It's right here. Did you read it? Did you read it? Did you read this?
We ready.
Yeah. That's what we do, and that's what we ask. And then just if you guys have any kids, pass that around. And for the 4th of July too. They having dinner. I mean they having and they do fireworks. It's huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do it right out there on the property. Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you.
And this is what we lead people to God with right here. We just ask them to say the prayer.
Okay.
That's the script.
This is
For winning souls.
What?
That's the script for winning souls.
that's the sinner's prayer, right?
Right.
But this is John 9:31. It says, Now we know that God heareth not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, him he heareth.
Which one is that?
So the Lord doesn't hear sinners.
Which one is that?
Oh, that's John 9:31.
Wait a minute. 9:31.
So it's come to a point where you really got to stop trying to sin, and we're gonna be sinners regardless, but to the best of your ability. So something like shaving your beard, that's something light. That's something that a full-grown man that you can do.
Okay. John what?
9 verse 31. Chapter 9 verse 31.
When you get home, I want you to read your scriptures
I read
closely.
my Bible.
That's good. Read your scriptures. And ask yourself, is Pastor doing this?
And you gave me some more to read.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I get my Bible, and I just go to read it. Not like y'all for knowledge. You understand?
That's good.
Bring the scriptures to your pastor.
Excuse me?
You bring the scriptures to your pastor.
Yeah, actually, I will ask
You
him.
will? Okay, ask him, man. You might get that.
This is the one 9 and 31. This is the one 9 and 31, right?
Right. It's
Okay,
9:31,
about
right?
About the beard.
No, the beard is Leviticus.
Which one?
Well, ask him about that.
Leviticus what?
Leviticus 19 and 27.
Hang on.
19 what?
And 27.
I don't think it's gonna get angry.
Okay.
They got a lot of good pastors out there. They do. Actually, go online and you'll see the pastors.
Do they got any black pastors?
Yeah, yes.
All right. So.
One of them out of DC. He graduated. I forgot what, like law, something like that.
Right.
And I'm not sure exactly where. But they went through the Bible school.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of good Christians.
Okay.
They are good.
All right.
That's why you guys should come.
I don't know if we come again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna tell you that we come in.
Listen, just come and sit and listen to the word.
Well, we already hearing the word right here for free.
I know it's for free. It's free.
It's free. They don't pass the pot around a few times.
No, they just pass it out. You have to pay, no, you have to pay tithes. That's in the Bible.
I understand that.
You have to pay your tithes.
But the tithes was paid to the Levites.
Okay, what's wrong with this?
Don't worry about it.
No, what's wrong
Don't
with
worry
this?
about it. But today you came out here and you heard the truth, right? So it's more like course of the Bible.
I'm gonna read my Bible and I'm gonna ask God knowledge and understanding, and I'm gonna read the scriptures you gave me.
Right. And that's all we got. Okay. Hello,
What's your name?
see you there.
Are you guys online?
We're online. You go on here. So you can write it there real quick. We on YouTube.
You on YouTube? What is it?
It's Prophets in Babylon.
Prophet?
Prophets, yep. Prophets in Babylon. PROPHETSBABYOLON.
You know what? Prophet
Prophets, right, in Babylon.
N-I-N, Babylon. Okay. A-L-O-N. Y-L-O-N.
Right. You can look at them on YouTube and watch these videos. You know, we always out here, we preaching the gospel. But yeah, that's
You
what
guys, why don't you get like a building or something too?
because the Lord told us to go into the highways and hedges.
Don't go. We told you not to.
Yeah, we're supposed to be out here in the streets.
You got to listen to God.
Right, exactly.
You got to know
grab
that.
that real quick.
You got to know that's his voice too now.
Right.
Come out of here.
Right.
You know that, right? Okay, all right, guys.
Yeah, we heard.
God bless.
God bless you too, sister.
Okay, all right.
I had a precept too.
What is your name? What is your name?
Ibar.
Ibar.
What's your name?
I'm sure.
Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Ibar.
Lord, we'll see you again.
Okay. No, I'll be back.
Okay.
I was coming out here to win some souls today, but the rain done ran everybody away.
It sure did.
Usually they be over there on the basketball court too. I was looking for them over there too.
All right, sister.
God bless.
God bless you too. What you got? You don't know.
I want to grab this because obviously, that's Jake, man. So somebody's mother, probably grandma, so Jake has the zeal, not according to knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So
Shit. What we used to say, you got a lot of these older Jakes, they really not gonna get it. And some of them might, but most of them not. She said, "How much?" She said, "I'm locked in." She's locked in with that church. She locked in with that false doctrine.
she believes that's the way.
She believes that's the way.
That's
Right?
how she gonna make it. She want, and if it
And
comes,
she out here doing the work for them. So
if it comes down to it, it would be that woman's will, to be buried in that church and stuff like that. So she would have to be partaking in that church. And the reason I'm grabbing this is because she keeps saying that the pastors went to college, they got these graduating college and so many different things. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 20. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not Yahawah made foolish the wisdom of this world?
So you go to college, they send the people to college. Well, just some theological schools, seminary school, where they ain't teach you the truth about the Bible. Because if it'll teach you the truth, it was going to start freeing the slaves. Talking about winning souls, this truth is going to free the slaves. The truth shall make you free. You see? So most of our people, they ain't gonna get that. And she said her home out, I ain't saying for, she said she locked in.
And she's leaving now. She really came out here to get this word, man, because when she pulled up, she tried to walk and she didn't want to turn back and stop here. Now she's leaving, man, so that just goes to show you, man, that your steps, man, the Lord ordained your steps, man, before you think of what you're going to do, because she didn't expect to run out here, man.
Right.
She said, oh, I want to go down here, I want to pass out this, out this. And she said they wasn't making her do it, but she wanted to gain some souls, And even still that, it is honest and right, and she thinks she is, man, she still is not people straight, man. And the Lord's not with that. All right, the Lord's not going to judge. The Lord's not.
And she was trying to lead us astray.
Damn, what's the word? The Lord is not going to discriminate when it comes to old, young, no matter what. Man, you let us people astray, you let us fall to the slaughter, so the Lord has to put you down too, man.
Right.
All right.
So the unfortunate thing that for our people, majority of people, especially like people like Shirley, they're going to have been destroyed here.
Hey, and she was nice.
If she make it that far, if she was cool, she was nice, but if she make it that far, she would get a new.
We can't save her though, man. She was cool, she was nice, she was respectful. We still can't save her, man. The Lord will destroy her. That's the thing. How about YAHAWASHI? It don't matter. The Lord don't care how old you are, how nice you are, none of that, man. He's looking down at the spirit that's in that body. All right? And he's rewarding you, recompensing you according to your sins, man.
And faith without works is dead. Yeah. So you gotta have faith, but not just faith, but faith in the true doctrine.
He goes on to say, for after that, in the wisdom of Yahawah, the world by wisdom knew not Yahawah, and pleased Yahawah by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. All right, and this foolishness of preaching is saving them that believe. All right, the elect that's watching, brothers also, brothers doing this work right here. To her, she thinks she found the right way, man. She thinks she's like, well, we can agree to disagree. She's like, well, I hear what y'all saying, but it don't really sound like y'all have the truth.
It ain't what a pastor saying. So she looking for a pastor saying. And why? Because it was a so-called white man. Guy ain't had no beard. He had a slick back hair. That she looking for the so-called white man to save her. But really, you need YAHAWASHI don't shine. Let's very close out. Very last precepts. But I'm gonna grab this real quick. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So she didn't receive the love of this truth, and she might be saved. And most people don't. Most of people are not going to receive the love of this truth, that they might be saved. It says, and for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion, and that they should believe a lot. So people, they have received a strong delusion, and they believe in a lie.
And if I may add too, no matter what the lady said, man, that church is leading her to a white Jesus, man, right. White Christianity, and then on top of that, we're getting led by Edomite. I don't care if this man was from Tampa, Florida himself, Africa, wherever. Hey, that man, I'm not going to tell is going to be Edomite. Now, of course, it's not according to skin color, all right, but the things that this man is doing are pertaining to the scriptures. He's showing himself to be an Edomite, man.
And a false prophet, a false teacher.
Yeah.
It says, here's the point, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
Hey, so they all might be damned that believe not the truth. You damned, you do it already, man.
Yeah, if you don't get his word, then it don't matter what you do. You already fucked. You damned. You're going to be destroyed. And the Lord got nuked just for that purpose. It says, but we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because the Most High has from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth, whereunto he called you by our gospel to the obtaining of our Lord YAHAWASHI Mashiach. Right? So you got to come into this true knowledge, true understanding. And we showed her that in the Bible. Why she write a scripture? She had never heard of this before, man. I'm gonna read it. Well, Jake been in that church for 30, 40 plus years, never heard these precepts. He said, I read my Bible. Why couldn't you never read this before? Because pastor telling you a bunch of shit that sounds smooth and make everybody feel good. We telling you the truth, and the truth hurts.
If I may add on that too, you realize that once you got the truth, it might be certain scriptures that you went over, but you go back, like that you read before, you know, when you was in the church and in the world, you go back and read it, and it's like they pop out until you got much more.
Right.
You know, these people not having the truth, man. The Lord, you can read it all day. You can read it verbatim. The end of the world, loops are gonna fly. But if the Lord don't quicken you, man, and you don't get that the spirit or the actual truth, you're never gonna fully understand it and grasp it.
Once you said how pastor said that truth and spirit and that truth. My pastor said
And we'll read, brothers will read the scripture.
Speaking the spirit and in truth.
And brothers will read the scripture, tell them, well, your pastor got a grid on his face. Well, he, you know, and I wanted to ask him before she left, if you read that scripture to your pastor, is he gonna turn and say, well, you know, that's just, you know, a matter of opinion.
He gonna say a bunch of stuff.
You know, and I was gonna say, if he does that, the brother Lamont had a script to back it up. Hey, you know, the Lord changes not, man. It don't matter what's going on. Hey, how about Shah's not gonna change? And that man, if he's an actual pastor, first off, just off visual appearance, you need to have a beard on your face, man.
Yeah, but see, that's why people like that, we just really trying to get you down the road because you're not gonna hear it anyway. She said, "How I'm up? I'm locked in." She looked up. I'm too locked in, so it wasn't really we can tell her. All we can tell you is you can give you the truth and, you know, tell you to go about your day and hope that the Lord, you know, sprinkle some mercy upon you and come into this truth. But her, she not for
That's the part of the joy too, man. So you got kids, you got folks lost us, it's hard, right? You know, like, and it's
any way to get you to go to that church.
yeah, and we're not saying that she's a bad thing. Honestly, the lady that she's cool, she's right at the day. It's the Lord who has to say, man. The Lord is not a respectful person. He don't care if you're nice or whatever the case may be. He's gonna put you down, man.
Right. And even like, you come around your grandma. Hey, when you going to church with me, baby? When you going to church with your grandma? All right? Yeah. Look at how I be. That's why I don't even go around my grandma no more. Because every time I talk to her, she know what I'm about. Why don't you just come to church with me? And that's the pastors and the deceiving them damn women to do that, man. So with that we cannot relate. Go ahead, brother.
This is John 3:3. It says, Yahawashi answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of Yahweh.
You gotta be born again, man. You can't come to that same state that you was all your life a Christian, eating pork, you know, you wearing pants. No, you gotta be born again, man. You gotta be changed. And the only way that can happen is if the Holy Spirit will find you to cause you to change. You know? That's why we can't really tell Jake, oh, you gotta do it. No, the Spirit can find you to do it, man. You know? First you gotta know who the Spirit comes from. First you gotta know YAHAWASHI. True God of the most, so true God and his only God Son. But if you don't know that, then no matter what you do, it's gonna cut the knot, man. That's the point, though. Listen on that. You want to read something?
I got it. Look at 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 27. It says, But Yahweh hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and Yahweh hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. All right?
So the Lord has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Before this truth, we were considered foolish. We were looked down upon.
Even us right now, this damn part. Why would y'all gotta deal with it? That's the Lord and them deals, man. I should have run that out to you.
So we're considered foolish, man, because we're young. We're young men. They would think we'd be out partying and shit. So they would think you don't got nothing to tell me. But once you get into these scriptures, they get confounded, man.
But can you imagine being that old and still not knowing the truth?
I was just about to say that that's the spirit. His brother's minds be in the same spot, and I was about to say, like, obviously, if brothers would have the chance to live back like prophets of old, long periods of time, with the Lord's servant, of course, brothers do it. But at this day and age, man, brothers don't even be wanting to see that old age, man. Brothers are rather, hey, if they had to come to that point, hey, Lord, take me out before I gotta get 70, 80, 90.
Yeah. So she had cataract.
But one eye, she was blind in one eye. I was like that's hell. And then on top of that, you still trying to seek for salvation that's not gonna come to that church, man. right there, your pastor is telling you, you might go out there, go get some people to come to the church, pay your tithes. Go ahead, put money in this book. And mind you, that's how they get Jake too, man. Hey, damn.
Our people have been deceived.
Damn.
For the most part, a lot of them ain't gonna come out of that, man. Majority ain't gonna come out of that.
Sometimes it's like, damn. Hell, we need the Lord. We need YAHAWASHI.
You tried to step with her a little bit, but it was sure. And even though she was understanding what we were saying, so that's why she said, I'm already locked in. You know, so she herself moving that church. And then she's trying to get us to go to the church with us. So I was like, hey, man, like I said, we can agree to this. That's all we need to do.
Yeah, praise the Lord. YAHAWASHI, hear me. I am a sinner. I need your help. I am not perfect. Shade. Help me. Yeah, pray to the Lord, man, because if not, and the Lord, just speed up the times, and brothers will be out here to live as long as she was. Hey, brothers would be destroyed, man. Brothers would be out here messed up.
Reset.
That's all.
What was that?
That was all we had on that. We'll go to this lesson.
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.